Hello, everyone. Oh, I don't think the background characters have finished singing. Sorry, am I interrupting you? Look at this dude. Look at him go. God love her, like Adi's trying to join in, but she's also busy exercising. Yeah, let's just dive on into the game one more. We're still intro and stuff. We'll just get some music that way. How's it going, folks? It's good to see us. It's been a while. Holy shit, everyone's subbing. What? I haven't done anything again. But thank you. You guys are being way too fucking... Like, 50 people subbed there in, like, the last minute or so. Thank you very much, everyone. Oh, Isabel is also... I just want to intro the stream and, like, say hi. But, like, Animal Crossing is like, hello! We gotta run the morning announcements. That's great, Isabel. That's fantastic. I'm glad you found that sock. Okay, let's get to the island just so we can have some chill background music. Isabel trying to steal the spotlight. Take 3. How is it going, folks? I hope you're all... My phone is ringing. Please, game, just let me intro it. Yes, it's great to see you too, Timmy. Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, thank you. Alright, let's sit down in my chair and fucking intro this. Alright. How's it going, folks? It's good to see you all again. I know it's been a while since I've done regular streams. How is it going? You sound like you got a flu. That's because I'm sick. And I got my COVID test result this morning, and it came back negative, thankfully. So, it's not that one, but I've actually been very sick the last week, so my voice is going to sound shot for today's stream. I just kind of want to stream, though, because I'm kind of sick of lying about in bed and that, and I kind of miss talking to you guys. It's been a while. This is going to be a chill kind of catch-up stream. We're just going to go fishing in Animal Crossing, and we're just going to talk more, namely. I've just kind of missed streaming, and I want to say hey to you, and I got some stuff happening next week, so we're going to do chill catch-up stream today before we do some of the stuff that I need more energy for. It may or may not feature a baby in a blender. I was hoping to try do Dark Souls with the baby in a blender controller today, but I just don't have the energy for that. So until like Daniel gets rested more, it's just going to be chill streams the next while. We'll probably do some shiny hunting during the week too, just to mix things up. But yeah, it's going to be a chill and relaxing time. So I am alive. I'm not quite dead. I've been very sick the last week. But I'm happy to report as well that I've also had a very fun holiday. I'm going to sit in the chair. I've had a very fun holiday the last while. I've been gallivanting about Ireland. I went and did a bunch of things there. My good friend Kelly is visiting from the States. We did things like we went to like the Guinness Brewery. Went to a Jameson whiskey distillery. I got 60% alcohol, which I don't know if you've had like 60% whiskey, but it's fucking strong. It's amazing. I also met up with a bunch of my friends in the UK the other week. We met up with Smith. We met up with Kiwo. We met up with Ash. We met up with Jack and Gab. Met up with Monty. Met up with basically all my VR friends. And we all had kind of like a night out in London, and we did karaoke till like 2 in the morning, and it was fucking amazing. It's so much fun. I got very drunk. I had a great time though. I absolutely loved it. Unfortunately, while we were all there, we kind of caught the bad cold, and we were all a bit anxious because, you know, like we were all like vaccinated in our group still, And, you know, following guidelines, following regulations, but, you know, you still meet up in the first time forever, and it's like, oh god, we're sick after. Is it the one? But I got a test. It's negative. I got, like, the send in the hospital test, too, which is, like, the most thorough kind of test you can do. And 2 of our friends from that gang also got tested, and they both came back negative. So, we all just got a really bad cold, but otherwise we're okay. I think Kiwo got the same cold too, because she's been recovering lately as well. I think Spiff got the same cold as well. Yeah, it's cold and flu season, and it's been a while as well since we've had like a strong cold and flu season, I think. Just because, you know, we've all been anxious about COVID, but it just hit us quite hard. So again, my voice sounds a bit odd today. It's not a new microphone or anything, it's just my throat has been shot. I apologize if I cough a little bit on stream. I'll try and mute the mic where I can. I hope that's understandable. But outside of that, though, I have had such a fantastic time the last while. I've had so much fun. I've been playing board games with people. I got mad into one called Root. I don't know if people are familiar with it. I strongly recommend it. We're probably going to stream it at some point because they have a digital edition of it. I've been playing more Talisman. I've been getting into Magic the Gathering more. I haven't really played it too much since the sponsor that we did like kind of earlier in the year. I bought like a D&D commander deck just from like my local game and hobby shop. It's one that like kind of specializes in like equipping a bunch of shit, and it's really fun. Like Kelly got like kind of like a red-black one that's all like to do with necromancy and shit, and we've been playing against each other. Yeah, I'm getting the balloon, guys, as well. I'll keep talking in a moment. I'm flagging it down. I'm not letting it go. Arena or paper? I've been playing like physical Magic. That's the thing. I got like a physical deck of cards for it, and it's actually been very fun playing it. It's the only deck I've got. I believe Wizards of the Coast actually sent me some packs earlier in the year after the promotion. I just haven't opened them yet. But I'm probably gonna open them soon. Probably gonna try like a draft game or something like that. There we go. We got the present. And what's in here? A spooky arch. I already learned that one last year. And we got... Oh, that was a valuable present. I'm glad we got that one. I'll give you guys a tour of the town in a moment as well. Don't worry. I just kind of want to spend a moment talking and catching up. Let me get on the old beanbag. There we go. I need to say as well, like, Jesus fucking Christ at this point, you guys with the bits and subs. Like, so many people gave gift subs. Amber, Captain WoW, thank you very much for the 5 gift subs each. Gorman, thank you for 1,000 bits. Dino, 1,000 bits. 10 gift subs. Like, Jesus Christ, guys. I'm just telling you about my day, and it's like, take my money, take my fucking money. Like, I haven't done anything yet. You guys are way too fucking supportive to me. Like, thank you very much. I seriously mean it. Uptime 10 minutes and we're already going this hard. Like, that's the thing. Like, it's like people, like, you guys are just way too fucking generous. Thank you very much, though. We've missed you, Dan. Oh, I've missed you too, chat. I've missed you. It's okay, Dad is back. Oh no. I brought milk. No, it's good to see you again, guys. But yeah, I have had just a lot of fun the last while. It's been kind of just a well-needed break. I've just been taking like little bits of downtime this year, and it was like a good proper holiday. It's the first time that like felt like an actual holiday in forever. I haven't done something like that in a very long time. The alerts are playing on the stream feed as well, are they? I just want to doubly make sure of that before, because I was having audio issues before I went live. They were playing? Cool. Just wanted to make sure. Everyone that missed like kind of the last like kind of fringe streams as well, I hope you guys like the new art assets put together by Julie. It's very cool. We're very professional streamer right now. We're gonna look at probably getting like a sticker or maybe a standalone print of that intro card at some point, because it's a fantastic piece of art that Julie made. It's really cool looking. We may have some new art stuff in the works. We might be prepping... Spoilers, we might be prepping a poster for the holidays. featuring a lot of your favorite characters from the Metopia sessions. We're working on something for that. We'll have more news soon. There's still some figures in the works too that have been teased before. We got stuff coming. Yeah, people say this RT voice is a bit different. I'm kind of recovering from sickness at the moment. I'm well enough to stream, so don't worry about me on that front. I'm through the worst of the sickness too. The last few days were fucking rough. But I've been having a lot of soup. I've been drinking a lot of Lemsip. I've been taking a lot of downtime, and it's been good. I'm just feeling a bit refreshed in general. Like it's been good because I've been trying to work out like, you know, what I want to stream next and stuff like that, and kind of like channel plans. Giving all that a thought, where I want to go next. And so I think for like the next while, I don't normally talk about schedule stuff, so you guys are being spoiled at the moment, right? The next while though, I want to finish Metopia postgame. There's a new Mario Party coming out soon. I want to play a bunch of that with the Irish lads when that releases. And I want to do Phoenix Wright 2, the second game. I've been wanting to do that one a while. I'm kind of just waiting until my voice heals a bit, because I'm not ready for Phoenix Wright at the moment. I'll tell you that much. But once I heal up a bit, we're going to be doing the second game, and I'm hoping to do that soon. Maybe next weekend if I'm feeling better. That's one I need to be feeling better for. The other one I want to start as well is Dark Souls 2. But I also want to try the baby in a blender, and we're going to do that with the first Dark Souls. To just give that kind of like a once-off shot at it. That should be fun. And we were going to finish the Veil at some point too, because I promised people that. So that's pretty much the plans for the next while. We'll get something spooky in for Halloween as well. I've got a game I've been saving for ages for then. I know there's a lot of new stuff coming out as well. We'll just do our best to get around to what we can. But yeah, so we'll be doing stuff with the lads. We'll be finishing Metopia. And we'll be continuing Dark Souls games and Phoenix Wright. I think that's going to be good fun. And we'll be playing this. We'll be playing this more when the update comes. Because there's a lot of stuff we haven't done in Animal Crossing yet. We're probably going to do like some redesign of the island. We're going to do some island tours. Check out some of your guys' homes and just really cursed abominations. And I want to play that new DLC. I want to see everything that's in it. I was so happy with the Animal Crossing update. My only kind of thing that I didn't like about it is like Nintendo being, that's it, we're done, never ask us to make Animal Crossing the content again. Because I'm gonna be honest, right? I think Nintendo's a bit fucking thick when it comes to Animal Crossing. Now, thick in the stupid sense, alright? We say that here in Ireland. Not the other one. Stop that. But I think they're a bit stupid, because I don't think they realize that if they made like Animal Crossing this big kind of like, if they just kept updating it, people would keep fucking buying it. Even if it's a case where it's like, yeah, we're gonna release more expansions for it. People, we love that. We're so invested in this game, and it's a wonderful game. Like they could seriously support this and make it like the most successful life sim just ever made. And they simply don't. And it boggles my fucking mind. Even with the Happy Home stuff, like it's $25. It's basically the game from 3DS, but it's like, fuck yeah, it's integrated in like HD for the Switch one, and like this crossover shit. That's amazing. Do more shit like that. Stop just like killing your projects. You know? And I thought they were kind of doing it well, because for Animal Crossing in particular, like for the first year of content for this game, fucking phenomenal. They kind of dropped, they stopped for a while this year, and a lot of us stopped playing Animal Crossing this summer because it's just nothing new. I don't know why they keep doing that. They could support this game forever. We'd fucking love it. Even if it's paid content, I'm okay with that if that's the price of it. Please get your mail. I'm sorry. Mint has sent a letter. Is there anything better than receiving a letter from someone out of the blue? I think not. Makes my heart pitter-patter with excitement. I hope this letter has done the same for you. Thanks, Mint. Happy Home Academy. We're doing pretty good. Doing pretty good. I've been on that threshold for a while now. Gally, thank you for the 5 gift subs. Thank you very much. Thank you to everyone who subbed and given bits, because Jesus Christ, There's been way too fucking many of you. It's great to see you all here. Oh, God. Yeah, boggles my mind they don't support this more. But we're going to play it more. I've been doing some redesigns of my island. I've been playing it again since the direct because, you know, I'm excited for Animal Crossing. I need to see what these flowers are. Those are just white tulips. Okay. So welcome. I'll give you the overview. This is my island. This is Tatali. Last count, we got O'Hare living here. We got Eric. We got Mint the Squirrel. Vesta. Audie. We got Blue Bear. We got Rolled. We got Anka, who I don't know if we're allowed to see anymore because the internet's gotten real fucking weird about her in recent weeks. We got Apollo. And we got Fushka. Fushka is actually kind of growing on me as a villager, and we're kind of keeping her here for the long haul. Yeah, we're not allowed to see Anka today. The internet's gotten real weird about her lately, which is a damn shame. I feel so cursed seeing her now. Oh, God. Yeah, I've been prepping a bit for the update, so one of the things in the update they're adding is more inclines and bridges, so I'm going to add an incline here finally, so I can access that bit of path easier. And I'm going to put a new bridge here, so I can kind of do like a coastal walk of my town. But I'll give you the tour of my island. So this is like my little homestead. Is the game lagging for people on stream? Does it look okay? Out of curiosity. It's kind of choppy my end. Does it look okay? It's fine? No lag. Okay, maybe it's just my end then. It's good to see you as well. Let me slap the old VIP on you. Good to see you, man. How you doing? I take it you're gonna be down in Bristol for Jingle Jam this year, yeah? Gotta do some Terraria stuff then. I'm hoping to be there for the first 2 weeks. It's good. Okay, it might just be my end. If it's just my end, that's fine. As long as you guys can see it fine. RT at London Comic Con. Oh, so let me tell you, yeah, so I don't think I'm going to be at any conventions in the UK, at least for this year. I'm going to be honest with you guys. Haven't been to London, like, recently. You guys... I mean, you guys are following the regulations set for your country, but I think the best way to phrase it is I don't necessarily agree with those regulations, if that makes sense. And it was actually quite an anxious-inducing trip in that front. Like, I've got a horrible cold coming out of London, and, you know, I tested negative for COVID. I'm fine for that, but my God, I would not have been surprised. Grow up? No, I'm allowed to express my personal opinion, man. I feel safer in Ireland. People are just coughing on the tube in front of everyone's fucking faces, and no one's wearing masks anymore. That scares me. Alright? I don't think that's a grow up thing. I think that's I care about my health and well-being kind of scenario. You know? Brighton was a lot better in comparison to London. But yeah, it's just a thing where it's like, I kind of want to be cautious. I don't want to get sick again. So like, I think for trips the next while, like, my plans are, I am going to Bristol for the Yogscast Jingle Jam. I'm going to hang out with that bunch of folks. I know they're all vaccinated. I know they're following regulations. We're going to have a very close-knit bubble the entire of that event because I've missed the charity events. And then that's probably my last travel trip of this year. And I think that's just to be safe. I think we need a bit longer. I am fully vaccinated, but, you know, fuck me, it's scary. Okay? Conventions from next year. I understand that TwitchCon is back on in Amsterdam. Fingers crossed. That's what I'm hoping for. Yeah, you know, I gotta prioritize my health there. But once conventions are a bit safer, I'm hoping to be traveling again. Yeah, sorry, we got a bit sidetracked from the chill. Like, let's check out my Animal Crossing town. We need to talk about the coronavirus. No, it's just an update. I mean, we're just talking about shit in general today. But yeah, so here's my home. Got my little cafe stand here. Got my cherry trees. Tulip garden. I'm probably gonna turn the tulip garden into like a little barbecue roast off or something. because they're adding cooking to the game soon. I want to set up like a little picnic area there. I did up my flowers here because blue rose is my favorite flower in this game. So I finally took the plunge and put them next to my home. Up here we got some more tulips and we got the little farm. I'm going to do this up as a proper vegetable farm soon. I'm going to move out these tulips when the update hits. Because it's just like, it's an actual farmstead. It's going to be so appropriate. We go into the mountains here. This is Audie's kind of mountain home here. She overlooks the fruit plantation that's down there. We hop around here. This is the mountain shrine. This is one of my favorite areas in the town. Just get away from it all. It's very chill. There's a secret path around the mountain shrine too. Kind of untouched there. We got Blue Bear kind of living in her like kind of blue and orange fields here. There's her house. There's just casually Stonehenge. Down here we have a bit more of a forested part. There's the secret beach where Red comes to visit. I got a pipe there just so I can check art a little faster because it's a bit of a trek sometimes. There's Boone's grave. I go there when I need to take a piss. We hop on here over the bridge. We got the pumpkin patch. The pumpkin patch is probably going to be renovated a bit now that there's other vegetables in the game. We're gonna grow some other stuff here. We're gonna like spruce this up because it's kind of like one of the largest farms on the island. So we're gonna do that up. We're gonna get some more veg going. Here's Eggtown. Eggtown has been here pretty much since we started streaming this game. One of the original features. I've kept that intact. Eggberg is still going. Here's the Cliffside Cafe. That's just kind of overlooking Able Sisters. Here's Eric's house. He kind of lives in the mountains. I finally did up all the bike poppies here. Here's my campsite. And my kind of little, like, highest point of the island. I don't have many, like, really high up spots on my island. I tried to just go for 2 tiers because it reminds me kind of the city folk setup. I got my little telescope spot here. Got my balloon. Hop over the river to get there. So that's where the villagers go camping. It's kind of like a water feature here. These stairs here lead to the Great Prison Wall because this beach is closed. No one's allowed on this one. We found sharks in the water. But actually, practically, what this does is this catches the flying presence. Because if a flying present comes in from the right, it goes all the way down along the wall. So flying presents on the island, if they're coming in from that side, you only find them in a certain part of the town. Which is nice. Is the game too loud, by the way? Do I need to turn it down at all? I know I'm a bit soft-spoken today. Gift, thank you for the 6 quid. First time catching the stream after watching your channel for about 3 years. Excuse me. Oh, 1 second. I'm okay. I just need a glass of water. Audio's all good? Cool. Excuse me. I might cough a little bit. I will try and mute the mic as I go. Apologies there. I do want to talk to you guys though. Get some tea. Oh, I've been drinking plenty of tea. I had some chicken soup before I went live, so don't worry. I'm only going to go as long as I feel able for today. Okay? So don't worry. I'm doing good. Dad is sick. He brought back milk and he brought back Lemsip. I might get a Lemsip while we stream. That might be good. Here is... I think this is Apollo's home. I can't tell because I put this bench in front of his sign. I think that's where Apollo lives. Go say hey to Apollo. How's your lung doing? My lung is fine. Just my throat is a bit rough lately. I'm a bit congested. Apollo's working away. How you doing, bud? What are you making? Jail bars. Oh, okay. I'm well acquainted with that one. But I'll take another recipe. More people can make prisons on their island. Thanks, Apollo. If my jail bars recipe catches on, I'll have you to thank. Take a picture of that. Why is he making jail bars? I don't understand. I guess he's the prison ward and he's like keeping watch of that beach there. That's fine. Here's some land I cleared recently. I'm thinking I might pop some more vegetables down here. I really like the vegetables and how they look in the game. I'm gonna plant down a bunch of them, I think. So I kind of cleared this up, and there's like a little water feature here. Looks kind of cute. Here's Mint the Squirrel's house. She's just doing her morning stretches, so we'll leave her be. Down here, we get to some of the more like kind of beachside houses. There's Fushka's home. Here's Vesta. She runs a dry cleaners in her house now. He's just kind of set it up that way. I've opened up this beach area just a little bit more because Capman's going to be moving in here soon. I still need to do up some of this space here. I'm not really happy with this little tree area. I might kind of reorganize that. Here's the Carnival Beach. So we just got like a bunch of fancy decorations now, cotton candy. All these sweet foods are of course located right next to the island's gym. Outdoors. So you can watch people eat cotton candy while you burn off cotton candy. We have two of like the kind of like festive bits, well the holiday bits of the town. There's Spooksburg. And here's just all the Christmas ornaments. I really like the illuminated furniture. So I've got all of that kind of set up there. Up here I have all like kind of the snowman furniture, the ice sculptures. Here's the Lily Valley that's around the Able Sisters shop. You got the mountain goat. He's just chilling up there. King of this place. Watches on from afar. And we got a nice little pond there. There's a lot of flowers in that zone. Yeah, I might redo some of the flowers there. There might be too many. This bit I'm probably gonna redo at some point too. I'm thinking I might make the kitchen area here, or the picnic area here. I think it'll be a good space. This area was previously just used to grow the blue roses, and I don't really like these flowers being here. That sturgeon fish has been here ever since I started playing the game. I've just kind of kept him there. You have blue roses. I do. Green mums are the only flower I think I'm missing. I've been really wanting to get them. They're hard to grow though. Here's the shopping hub, and this is more of like the downtown area. Again, we have a nice plaza here. I like having a bit of empty space on the island, just for like snowmen and just to pop shit down as you go. So this is always going to just be like a clear field. That's kind of that space. Eric's he's debating going to the store. Come on, Eric. No, he's decided against it. Here's like a little beachside area. More of like the downtown. You got the shops and that. You got vending machines. You got the museum. It's all decked out. You got the flower cart. Holiday candle burning. Here's the plaza here. Complete with the RTGame flag that someone made very kindly for me. I've redone the teacup beach. You might remember that feature where I just had teacups fucking everywhere. There's only one surviving teacup now, and it just stays there. O'Hare's got his lovely garden home here. I really like his home. It's kind of got like a modern feel. There's a Statue of Liberty. Don't tell anyone it's here. Open that in a while. We kind of got Rold moved in here. Cody finally moved on. It was time he went to like a different island. But Rold's been living here ever since. And we love Rold, the jock penguin. We got the lighthouse over here. Which way? I'll get that in a little bit. That's going around. We got a kind of football pitch here, which I think is quite cool. I like this. We got a little rock garden as well. I don't really have a dedicated rock garden on my island, but I have just a few spots with rocks. This here is Anka's like kind of beach cabana. She has her own little kind of island place here. That's like kind of quite fancy and done up. I really like this bit of the island. Very proud of this bit of land. Of course, we can't see Anka right now. Spooky treats basket. I don't have that recipe. Oh, sweet. Do I have anything here? Wooden knot wall. I don't have that one either. Well, I have like 500 hours in this game. I'm surprised I don't have those. Genuinely surprised. Here is like kind of like the bamboo sort of plaza. I wanted like a little like kind of plaza space near town hall. I had one of these in my New Leaf town. I loved it. Over here then, this final stretch of land. This is kind of like the farmland and also like the train sets. So this is going to get a revamp soon. There's going to be a bridge that goes in here. And there's going to be a path that goes up here. I think the path there is going to look really nice. Audie's going to be a little less isolated. Because to get to Audie right now, you have to like go over this bridge. You have to go up here. You have to go up and go all the way around. Like, it's not that intuitive. So we're just going to do that here. There. And then here is just the orchard. I'm going to probably chop down these trees here. And fill them up with vegetables as well. I think we can fit a lot of nice vegetables in this like space here. Because this is kind of like the farmland of the island. And then we had like a separate pumpkin patch before. But now there's actual like more vegetable variety in the game. We can do it up. And I'm going to get some of those like vine things that like they showed off in the trailer too. And I'm going to pop them on these little bits here so you can climb up there easier. And here's also like a picnic spot. So this is all the Thanksgiving furniture. Keep all that up here. Just need to trim the roses a bit. And then here's a little beachside area. Here's like the power source for the island. We've got a solar panel and a wind turbine and like power cables. Here's how we get Wi-Fi. I like to think the Wi-Fi is kind of shite, so they're like apologizing for the service here. Here's a sandcastle, not on the sand, just because it looks silly. And here's like kind of a secret little beach area, see? And there's like a path in the orchard. And you hop out here. Yeah, see? And that's my island. That's how it's looking. I'll show you guys the map again so you can just kind of take it in. I'm very happy with it myself. Yeah, it's like what I'm going to do is, I don't know if I can show, I can't move the mouse hand, but I'm going to put like a bridge in over in like C2, an incline in that square too. I might put another bridge then over in like B5 to get to the secret beach easier. I haven't decided yet. There's nowhere else really for like a tent bridge in my town other than that spot. And I'm not really sure where I'm going to put the last set of like incline stairs. I might even use the incline stairs. I might do up old Roll's house and maybe give him some like higher ground. That could be kind of nice. That could be like kind of like a more of a raised spot next to everything. But yeah, I'm really happy with my town, and I tried to lay it out based on all the paths I actually walk in it. And like it's quite satisfying to me. And like there's extra bridges just to make things easier to get around. Like there's like 2 bridges literally next to each other between the museum and Nook's Cranny, but I actually love those because I use them at different times of day. See? Did you get Blue Bear? I did. Thank you again to Ruby for hooking me up with Blue Bear. A lot of the villagers were gifted in the end. Like I think Blue Bear was a gift, O'Hare was a gift, and I believe Audie I think was a gift as well. Eric's been living here a while. Mint moved in of their own accord. Vesta's been living here a while. Rolled I scanned an amiibo for. Apollo I also scanned an amiibo for. I always wanted Rolled in my town because I love having I love penguins. I want a penguin villager. Apollo was my best friend in City Folk, so you know I want him back. Anka, we got very lucky and we found her on an island tour. She's a really cool villager. It's just a shame what the internet has done to her. But she is really cool. And Fuchsia is someone I didn't really like, but she has oddly grown on me because she's just like a super chill villager. And I didn't have like an Uchi villager, so I was like, you know what? She gets to live here. So I've kind of just kept her about. But yeah, I'm really happy because it's like they're all like different species. Most of them are different personalities. I've got one of each type. So yeah, I'm really happy with my little island town. I hope you guys like it as well. What I'm gonna do as we talk is I'm just gonna do some maintenance first. We'll probably go fishing at some point. We can do an island tour and we can go fishing. But I just want this to kind of be like a chill catch-up stream, just to kind of hang out because it has been a while, and I am also kind of sick. So like I can't really do anything that like takes a lot of energy. I gotta be kind of mellow. And Animal Crossing is a very mellow game. So I wanted to do like Dark Souls with a baby in a blender today, but I simply cannot. I do not have the energy that would be needed for a stream like that. Show us your fish collection, please. Oh, I've completed everything. The all bugs, all fish, all deep sea diving, and I now have all the art as well. I'll show you the art museum. Because that one took fucking forever to do. I'll go there and I'll show you that too. Hope you get better soon. Thank you. Oh, I don't need the axe. Calm down there. Yeah, for the art collection, I did just do like a time travel reset loop until I got them all. But even then, it took like 12 hours. Like, it was an insane amount of time just to get it done. Can't wait for the YouTube highlights on this. There probably won't be YouTube highlights on this, I'll be honest with you. I don't think this is one that's going to make it to YouTube. This is just a chill kind of hangout stream. I might upload it as like a Q&A in that if we just talk about stuff. Yeah, see? There's all the sculptures. I got all of them. I got all of this art here too. Every sculpture, every painting. I finally found the big guy's head. That one took forever to find. Got that statue as well. The massive paintings in here. I got them. It's all here. It looks really cool when it's all done up. I love the sculptures. It's a shame that they're so hard to find. It took forever to get like Michelangelo's David. It is wait, is it Michelangelo that's David? It is Michelangelo, isn't it? It is, yeah. You're insane. These panels in particular as well took a very long time to get. That scroll was a right old pain. But yeah, that's a completed art exhibit. What I'm probably going to be doing is, I don't know, I'm hoping with the update, right? That they have like a new page for either cooking or gyroids. And then I'm going to try and document those. I hope it's for cooking. I would love kind of like a cookbook that you can just fill out all the pages of. Because I kind of want to make everything and have like a great big picnic space on my island. I'm going to get like a bunch of the countertop furniture and kind of just lay them all out. Oh, there she is. She's hiding from us. Can't talk to her. Will you finish the Phoenix Wright trilogy? I was talking about that a bit earlier in the stream. We will be playing the second game soon. I do want to get back to it. Again, the main thing for games like that is I simply take my time with playing them. I do want to do the original trilogy eventually. I don't know if I will do every game because there's like fucking 10 of them or something. That's way too many, honestly. But I would like to do the original trilogy. Will you be joining Thankmas Dan? I will be. I'll be doing something with Sean, hopefully for the 11th. I know he's going to be a very busy man come the 11th, so if I'm not streaming directly with him, I'll just be supporting him. I'll be in Bristol too for the Yogscast Jingle Jam, so like December is basically charity month. I'm going to be doing a bunch of shit then. It's going to be good. What do I need to do as my current project as well? I had something lined up. I think I was just trying to make a little bit more space. Yeah, I was gonna clean up this area. I'm gonna make this like a kitchen cooking area. Or like picnic area, okay? That's gonna be my project. If people are wondering what I'm doing if you hop in the stream. So let's get to work on that, because it's gonna take a while. But yeah, for the stream from here though, it's basically just chill chat Q&A. I'm happy to just chat a while with you. Do you have any plans with Octopath Traveler? That is one of my favorite games. I don't know currently. I have other RPGs I think I would prefer to stream that I have not played yet. I love Octopath though. That's such a good game. I have an Octopath t-shirt from when I lived in Tokyo. I went to like the pop-up cafe that is in the Square Enix shop in Akihabara. And it was very cool. It was like, you could order like themed drinks after all the characters. I think I had like a Cyrus Scholar sandwich, where like the sandwich was like toasted, so it looked like a little spell book. That was really cute. Any plans for triangle strategy then? None whatsoever. Yeah, it's a weird one because triangle strategy is like the Octopath guys, but they're making like a kind of tactics game like Fire Emblem. I'm not interested in that. I really don't care about that. I don't like the gameplay of that kind of thing. I still need to finish Fire Emblem, and I'd rather do that rather than play that. Like, I love the aesthetic, but that I love Octopath because it's like classic Final Fantasy. I don't really care about the triangle one, honestly. I don't even know if I'll play it. It might not be for me. I can pick up these... Oh. I was about to say I can pick up these trees. But I gotta clear my pockets a bit. We'll pop some items away in storage. Have you any plans on playing Ori? I don't know. I have plans for the games I'm streaming the next while though. And for any other games outside of that, there's a suggestion box in the Discord. Just feel free to pitch stuff there. It's the best way to get it to me because I can actually like properly go through it all there. Put away the candy. What is this item again? When did I pick that up? I don't know. Okay, we'll put that away. I have like a lot of ideas for like what I want to stream the next while. So don't worry there. There'll be stuff happening. I can wear a gardening hat. Bless. I think I like my top hat though. Gotta go top hat, gang. Okay, we got extra jail bars in case we need them. I'll just leave them there for now. If people do want to have a look at my island, by the way, like as you're playing, there's my dream address. 865593174558. If you do want to have a look at it more, as I'm just kind of going about with projects, there you go. What's the best meal you've ever had? Oh, that's a toughie. I don't know. Like, I cannot decide. I got a lot of comfort foods. Like, fish and chips is a real comfort food for me. I love a good chicken burger. I love most pasta-based dishes. Trying to think. I use your island as an inspiration regularly. Oh, thank you very much. Too kind. I try not to go overboard with it because like there's some islands out there that are like super fancy, where it's like basically like, you know, ideal model village, and like they've planned every single element of it. I don't have the talent for that, so I just like kind of doing something simple but like with a little bit of design and kind of smart planning. I like having like a bit of practical function in my town. That's kind of like the vibe I've gone for. Let's move these trees. I think I can keep the orange trees with the oranges on them. I think I want that. If I do some construction here. There's a little bit of river, right? Would Papa John's pizza be a favorite of yours? Nah, it wasn't the best of pizzas, I'll be honest with you. I've had better pizza. Incredibly disappointed. Although it did taste amazing though, because we waited quite a while for it. Did taste better. Oh no, we're gonna have to go to the tool shop again. Alright. What's your favorite pizza topping? I like pepperoni, mushrooms, and peppers. Tends to be what I go for. Scaden review from popular streamer RTGame on Papa John. Oh god. It was funny because like a while after doing the Papa John stream, I got like an email from Pizza Hut Gaming of all people. I think they saw the Papa John's stream and they were just like, buddy, we want you back. But, you know, they're gonna have to pay a high price, I think, because, you know, there's other pizza chains out there. I will happily endorse the highest bidder for pizza chains. You know, I think Domino's does Domino's have a gaming division at the moment? I know KFC does. I don't know if I'm ready for them. Yeah, like Papa John's gaming could be out there too. I don't know if I want to sign on for like my esports team that is Pizza Hut. Gotta wait and see what other offers are out there. Okay, let's sell all that there. I have a chest set for sale. I think I have a chest set. This is crazy expensive, if I remember. Yeah, it's 95,000 bells for a chest set. I do have one in my home, thankfully. That's an expensive chest set. I can't wait, because they have a new item coming with the DLC. That's going to be like a full gamer PC setup. I cannot wait to get that and put it in my home. That's going to be great. Okay, let me get another shovel. I'll get 2. You can get it for $10 at the antique store. That's an expensive chest set. It makes sense because KFC and Pizza Hut is the same group. Are they actually? Oh god, so they're gonna have tournaments against each other? I don't know. I know Xbox is coming out with their mini fridge now too. There's weird crossovers with gaming and food lately. Hard to keep up on. Would you recommend buying this game even now? Absolutely. I think this is a fantastic game. And it has so much content on offer. Gonna pop this free back here. What happened to the fruit? Oh, I must have taken the wrong tree. It'll grow back. That's fine. I think I want to get rid of this little bit of river that's kind of in here. I don't think there's any point in it, and it's just like pushing the trees too much forward. New Leaf has more content though? No, I think with the update coming out next, I think this game definitely has more content. I don't think it's even close anymore. Just because they're adding the island tours back and shit like that. Like Cap, you can finally do some island tours with Cap'n. You're gonna have the new plaza. There's new furniture options. I think this is the definitive Animal Crossing now with that last update, because it's pretty much gonna have everything back. I can eat the candy. I'm supposed to save that for Halloween though. Let me get a different piece of fruit real quick. I think I can eat a pumpkin if I grab one of them. Pick out these ones. God, he's got like proper chompers on him if he can just eat a raw pumpkin like that. My god. Okay. Pop this here. Now, that one kept its fruit. It must have just been a weird one. Yeah, so I can make like a little cooking plaza here. The fish will be the chef of the restaurant. Of the cooking plaza when it opens. Gonna set him up over here. Gonna have a new role in life. There we go. So he's gonna run the new like kind of kitchen stand here. And then we're gonna have a little picnic area down here. I'm gonna move my beanbag. Because we gotta make it look nice now. Get a chef's hat and put it on him. Let me see if I have that in my catalog. Would it just be called a chef's hat? Fashion items. I don't think I have a chef hat at the moment. Knit hat, Luigi. That's a scary one. don't currently have it. Got a poop hat. Okay, I'll go to Able Sisters and see what they have in stock. I think they have a chef hat. I have a chef hat. I can send it over to you if you need it. Oh, thank you very much, Jonas. I mean, if you don't want it, that'll be lovely. Oh, Hare's going shopping. He looks like a hat man. So dapper. Have a look here. I get you a cold frosty sometime, RT. I'm okay for the moment. Thank you. I can't even do the dad voice right now. That's how you know my voice is gone. Oh god, I can get the cat ears. What do we think? Incredibly cursed. Alright. There you go. Actually kind of matches the outfit. It has to be the red there. God, they flop all over the place. There we go. They don't have a chef's hat, but I'll keep an eye out. I can check the Nook shopping to see. No, they have a paisley bandana. They still have all the Mario stuff. I don't really want to make like a Mario zone in my island. I don't think I care enough about having these items in the game. Like, the coins are kind of cool. The pipe is practical because it actually teleports you somewhere. But I don't think I want to overload it. It's so jarring in comparison to everything. Okay. Let's clean up down here. Actually, you know, there's still some time. I'm gonna keep these growing for now, because what I can do is I can get more blue roses, and I can maybe decorate this place with the blue roses. Give that the old water. There we go. How do you feel about Sora and Smash Bros? I mean, honestly, like fair enough reason for him. He's a good inclusion. I'm not really a massive fan of Kingdom Hearts, but considering he's literally the most requested fighter, like, there cannot be a better final fighter to end it on. It's literally what people asked for. That is the best possible choice they could have made, and I'm happy with that. Like, I'm sad other characters didn't get in, but that is the best justification for a character I've ever seen for adding to the game. It's literally the most requested one. Okay, but why not Goku? Oh no. More requested than Waluigi. Yeah, it is. Straight up. It won the Smash ballot. Like, people wanted Sora in the game. So, like, that's like a dream come true for those people. So, you know, fair enough. Yeah, let's move these flowers too. I'm just gonna do some gradual town reworks. Mickey and Goofy are candidates Smash now. I'm sad they weren't actually in it, but I understand there would be some, like, IP property issues. Like, I imagine it was hell to even get Sora in the game. It's like Sakurai probably had to wrangle him from, like, Walt Disney's cold, dead hands. That must have been a tough one to negotiate. It's a yellow one. We don't need yellow. I've only got one purple version of that flower. I actually really want to get more, but they just never appear. Pick up the twigs. I'm trying to think what else I can do. They didn't even let him have the Goofy and Daffy art in the stage background. Yeah, they really clamped down hard on it. No Disney characters. But hey, they still got him in the game. So, you know, it's okay. Maybe it sets the way for, like, whatever Smash game comes next. That, like, it's less restrictive. Oh, Daffy. Yeah, sorry. Someone said in chat said Daffy. I just read it. Donald. Daffy is, Warner Bros. Duck. Different one. You sleep in socks? No, I do not. There's Vesta. Look at her enjoying the fair. Having a grand old time. Goofy and Metopia is what matters. It's true. Okay, yeah. So this will be a really cool kitchen area. I gotta get some furniture for it though, don't I? I gotta actually like deck this out, and I'm tempted to wait to see what new items the update brings before I start putting a lot of stuff in. I'm wondering, I could go through my wardrobe maybe and see if I have any, and then see if there's anything I can order too. I have some kitchen items because I have my own little kitchen in my house. There's my expensive chest set. I got a different one. See, here's my little kitchen setup, see? I got a Christmas Yule log, which is one of the few food items in the game up until this point. The table as well adds a bunch of food, because you couldn't really place it before. I'm quite happy with that little setup. Let me see what I got in storage. I do need to clean up my items a lot, by the way. There's like a lot of junk in here. Candy away for Halloween. I gotta find a new spot for the inflatable sofa. That in storage. Okay, so yeah, there's so much here. I don't really know what's gonna work best. It's an outdoor kind of picnic area that we're designing. There's a lot here. I mean, you can't go wrong with the brick oven and the clay furnace. There's probably going to be some other cooking items, though, is what I want to check. But yeah, those would be like kind of good ones to kind of place a bet on. What's the street organ do? That's just like a music thing. That could be a fun one. Space heater, if it's outside, it's going to be cold soon. There's a freezer. I don't know if I want the freezer for realism. I don't know. It might just take up too much space. Let's see what else we got. Termite mound. I think we're okay without that one. Got more festival items. Oh yeah, I got a bunch of extra art now, by the way, from all the art hunting. It's just some extra statues lying about. So, like, I don't have anything to do with right now. A knife block could be a cool little decoration. I have a Berliner. Rice cookers. Oh, we gotta get the New Year's noodles out. I do actually have, like, a surprising amount of little food items, don't I? Pleasantly surprised. Festival lamp, that could be cute. We'll need an outdoor kind of stereo for that area. Metal can, I don't think we need that. This is making me hungry now. I could pop the birthday cake somewhere outside. I haven't got that in my home anywhere, I think, currently. Yeah, I'll check if I can put that downstairs. I might have a space for that. Art rack, we can't put stuff on the walls outside yet. Still not a thing. And this is all wall furniture. Look at all the paintings I've got, right? So many. I think that was everything. I need to do a cleanup of all this. Like, there's just a tarantula chilling in here for some reason. lot of pumpkins, a lot of weeds, a lot of oranges. A wood stockpile of everything bar the regular kind of wood. I can never find it. Star fragments. I have shells of every kind. I have a mighty fossil collection for some reason. Like, I need to go through all that. Mech, thank you for the tier 2. I have some extra songs that I bought by mistake. Lucky red envelope. I can't remember what that does. Lucky pouch. Second time Dan is on break and gets sick. Yeah, I'm not having much luck when I take time off. I get very ill. Your home is so nice, it makes me feel so cozy. Thank you. I really like my home. Oh, someone sent me some. Oh, thank you, Jonas. I thought a sushi hat would be funnier. Oh, that's actually kind of cursed considering he's a fish running the restaurant. Have a look at this. Oh, no. Okay, that's kind of twisted. But alright, we'll allow it. Let's deck him out. It doesn't quite work the way you want it to, does it? But the sentiment is there. The moment he's just running the soup kettle. There we go. Okay, Mr. Fish here is going to run the restaurant. Okay, I don't really have like a table or anything. I'm going to need... I need to get rid of these flowers. I'm wondering if I just get rid of that orange tree. Do you think that would give me more space if it's just gone? He's just off work for the day. He's hung up his hat to relax for a while. Yeah, alright. Get it gone. I could make tree tables if I want it like that. That could be cute. Okay, so I definitely want the brick oven. There's no room. Oh, there's a room. Brick oven. Oh, it's bigger than I thought. Oh, this is gonna look so nice inlaid on the mountainside, yeah. So this is gonna be where the kitchen is setting up camp. There's the clay furnace. I can push it back one, but I think it looks better when it's out a bit. It pops more. Yeah, we'll keep this tree here. I think that one's okay. Okay, sofa I need to move. Knife block. I need tables for him. Like, I need a table, like, right here. To pop the festival lamp on. So it's, like, in the corner. See? And we'll just lay down the cassette player for the time being. We'll play. What one do we want? Classic that is KK Mambo. Okay, so we need tables then. Is there any table I can craft? I have a look-see. Make some new shit here. Brick lamp and treats basket. The treats basket looks very cute. Spooky trick lamp. I don't remember that one at all. Summer shell rug I got. Oh, thank you to everyone that's subbing. It's good to see y'all here. Very wholesome in chat today. Normally you guys are like telling me to like fucking kill someone. But now it's like, yeah, this will look nice for the kitchen. You guys have turned like a new leaf while I've been on holiday. Tree branch reese. Trying to see what's just. I just want a nice, clean picnic table. Is there a picnic table item in the game? Garden table could work. A stall could work very well for food. These are just generally a good one to make. Okay, so I'm gonna need some regular wood. Stone ones. Sauna heater looks nice, but it's not really. It doesn't really fit there, does it? Iron garden tables. I don't think I want those. Those look a bit too uncomfortable. The ironwood low table. Those could be kind of nice. They give the idea that like it's set up, and like you just pack away the area when you're done. I kind of like that vibe. They set up like a picnic space, but then if it rains or something, they just kind of go inside. I don't like the 2x2 tables. I think those are a bit too big. I can do one 2x2 table, or I can do like two 2x2. I think the extra 2x2s might look nice. Here, let's look at the space. So actually, maybe we can do two 2x2. What if I do one 2x2 here, and one 2x2 here? And so we have it so it's kind of like a funkier table. Or we could just do it so it's like a 1 2x2. How many tables do I want? I think if I do a 2x2 there, I could do a 2x2 there. I could set up a stall here. That'd be two 2x2s in a stall. And then we could do a little counter space here. Or a fence or something. That could work. Okay, we'll make one of each to start with. And we'll make a stall as well. I think a stall here works really well. Actually, no, a stall like here. Because it's like a kitchen, isn't it? You want it so it's like here and like here's your order. Can I pop this guy on a table as well to like raise him up? Does he fit on a table? Because if so, I'll get him on a 2x1. Can he go on a table, Mr. Fish? I don't know. He might be too big. I don't know if anyone knows. Yes, but nothing on top. Okay. So we gotta get a bunch of wood then. Oh, got some post. Oh, I got some miles. We gotta get a bunch of wood. And then we gotta get some iron. And then we can craft like a clean ironwood aesthetic. Kind of smart kitchen here. That seems really good to me. I guess just a space here for the time being so no one gets too cold. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna make this the kitchen area. And this will work well because there's like a farm up here. There's a cafe here. Oh, this is gonna be nice. This is like the food quarter of town now. I like that. I like that a lot. Who the hell puts the kitchen outside? Well, this is an outdoor kitchen. An outdoorsy one. Okay, let me check down here. I might put the birthday cake in my house because it is my birthday cake. I don't know if I have two of these. No, I don't. It's a 1-year anniversary cake. Here's my birthday cake. There you go. Here's my kind of like chill kind of collection room. I want to get every villager's portrait eventually and pop them in here. Okay. So for the time being, put away the oranges. Put away the knife block for now. I don't think we need it. I don't think we need the organ yet. But just put away the sofa for now. Put away the noodles. So I need iron and I need regular wood. And we're gonna need some stone axes as well, just to harvest a bunch. We will take a Nook Mile ticket and we'll go to an island. To stock up on the regular wood that we need. Jesus Christ, there's just so much shite there at the end. Take a Nook Mile ticket. Got some of these saved up. Okay, if we're going exploring, we don't need that. Don't need that axe. Don't need... We probably just want a stockpile of twigs just in case. Flying presents don't appear on those, but I'll forget if I don't have that. Okay. And I guess for stocking up, I actually put those away for now. Nope. Okay, so I'll sell those. We'll gear on up for an island tour. Where is Boone? Boone is dead. Boone is like gone and buried. We haven't seen him in a while. He died in the old town. Hans is dead too now. He didn't make it. As they should be. His grave is still there. Well, every town needs a toilet. Gotta have at least one. Yeah, let's sell a bunch of stuff. Clear out our space. There we go. The legend never dies. I haven't logged in a while, and without my nurturing touch, Coolsville is no doubt descended into anarchy. Oh no, Effie, you gotta check on Coolsville. We're worried about it. Been too long. Okay, let's so we're gonna go on an island tour. We're literally just trying to stock up on wood. That's the main thing we need. I want to fly. Use a Nook Miles ticket. In before it's like the bamboo island. Oh god. What are you most excited for about in the new update? Just the new furniture items and that, honestly. I'm excited to see what the little plaza looks like with all the traveling NPCs. That's really cool that like you can just get red, like a new way of visiting them every day. Oh, it's the fucking bamboo. I shouldn't have said anything. I hate it here. Okay, well, let me just check if there's anything else I can grab. I don't need bamboo. I don't need bamboo at all. There's nothing here for me. Okay, well, let's go home. I'll simply use another ticket. Take me home, Will. I've had a bad trip. Oh, the palm trees? There wasn't enough of them anyway. It's fine. Okay, we'll go again. I'll go get another ticket. Watch you get another one. Don't say that. Don't say that. Hop off in here. I'm hyped for even more storage space. I think I have enough storage space in my town. I have way too much. 2 days in a row. Let me redeem my miles. Give me that ticket. I've quite a bit saved up, but I know I'm fully aware that I'm gonna need to use a lot of these miles come the update. Because it seems to be new reward items that they're gonna be giving you. So I'm trying to hang on to them best I can. I was very excited to hear about the extra storage space. Anything that enables by hoarding is good news. Oh no. I think we have enough stuff on the island. I think I have enough, like, just kind of stored away in the cupboard. They're gonna explode if anything more goes in it. Like an entire ecosystem living in there, too. There's a lot of bugs and, like, live animals in, like, my wardrobe. Kind of worried. Okay. So, literally just an island with trees. My demands, I feel, aren't that unreasonable. Anything with trees will do. Okay, as we fly off, I'm gonna just quickly hop to the loot. I'll be back in 1 sec. Okay, I'm back. We're good. We got trees! It's everything we need. We got a lot of peaches too. Jesus. Is every single tree here a peach tree? Wow, actually every single tree. I don't know if they're supposed to do it like that. How was that so quick? I mean, I didn't need to really use the toilet or anything. I just needed to hop in and I'm good. Don't worry. Definitely didn't flush the loo. I washed my hands. None of that now. Oh, I needed that. Oh, the fucking sound effect again. Should I collect the peaches just to sell them? If I have space, I might as well. They're like a foreign fruit from my island, so they're worth a bit more money. Bathroom speed run any %. Sell them or gift them to work towards pictures. Oh, so what's the best way for me to actually get pictures? Because as someone who never talks to their villagers, how can I make it so they just like me and will give me a photo? So we can just like say like, yeah, we're so close. Look at all these precious memories we have together. Never talk to these people. Gifts every day. What kind of gifts? Like, what's like the best gift I can give them? Wrap big fossils. But if I give them big fossils, won't they put them in their homes and like fucking destroy their furniture? I'd be worried about that. They won't put up fossils. Not the big ones. Okay. I mean, that is very good to know then. Thank you. So if I wrap up a big assessed fossil, or like kind of give them 100,000 bells every day, that's a bit expensive. Or if I just like give them wrapped up fruit, that's what people are saying is the best. So I give them a fruit basket every day. Does it need to be like? Does it matter if it's like 9 fruit or just 1 peach? They don't take money. I'm not surprised, honestly. They never contribute towards any of like the town projects. They never have any cash on them. A non-native fruit. Okay, I take it the gift wrap is important, is it? The wall furniture they don't put up. I'm worried like with the new update they suddenly will start doing that and it's like I just go into a house that's nothing but lamps. Like, that sounds kind of terrifying. Gift wrap gives more friendship points. Okay. I have to be able to undress the gift. It's sexier that way. I don't like that explanation. Don't like that. Okay, well, we're gonna give the residents, like, fruit baskets when we get back. So many peaches. The gift isn't sexy, I don't want it. God. Cat is quite cursed at the moment, but there's some wholesome bits in there. Been away for a bit, missed Animal Crossing, missed seeing you live. Aw, thank you very much. Hope you're enjoying it. I'm just having a chill all the time. Like, this is like a very... This is a perfect kind of relax and chill game. Like, there's no pressure to do anything. You kind of just go at your own pace, and I love that. You can't really fuck up or fail in Animal Crossing, which is nice. Especially when, like, you're under the weather. Irishman collects ass. Please stop this at once. Please stop. Don't like this. This is fucking Animal Crossing, alright? This is a chill, happy game. Don't ruin it. Yo. Got everything. I can grab a fossil too. Or why not? I only have like an entire cupboard full of these things. Every time RT streams, ass will be mentioned has been added to my bingo card. I don't like that. That's not something you want to look out to every stream. Oh, God. Are there firefly lanterns for the dining area? I don't know. Can I order stuff from here, or do I have to go back to town first? I could have a look. Could I have a look at, like, what else could we add for... We can make 5 item orders. I will need chairs at some point. Turn the ones that are not for sale off. The scale. I don't think the scale is as important as some other items. Like a barbecue is arguably a bit more important. I don't know what the cooking items are going to be. Like, is this going to let you cook? I don't like that color barbecue as well. I think we can get a nicer barbecue. Have a quick old look. Just see what there is. Like, there's a lot of stuff you could make work. I have these in like the cafe. You could make that work very easily. I don't think we need that one though. That one we have. Let's see. When are you gonna play with the Irish lads again? Whenever schedules have time. We're all busy lads. We just try meet up when we can though, and then we play. I got to meet up with Sean when I was in Brighton. That was good fun. Him and Gab are doing well. Had a few drinks. A lot of crack. Nothing's really jumping out at me. We probably will need a fridge somewhere. That kind of like strikes me as something that you'd want in the campsite, but I don't really see a good fridge item or like one that jumps at me more than others. A fire pit could be a cool one, but for some reason that's 96,000 bells. What the fuck? Why is that so expensive? I don't have many bells on me as well at the moment. We will need a garbage can of some kind. Actually, no, I don't want, because it'll just look ugly. It won't look nice. This is Animal Crossing. Make it look however you want. Take home your garbage. Kind of place. A handy water cooler. Okay, I like that one. I need a table or something. Low tables. I can get a kitchen island. Just have that like outside. I feel like that should be in the home. I don't know if that one works here. Oh no, we know what tables we're getting. We're gonna craft our tables, aren't we? Yeah, we're gonna craft the tables, so we don't need to worry about them. A menu chalkboard. Yes. Perfect. Bears. We can get a full-on picnic basket. I mean, we might as well. We can just say that's where people grab their utensils from. It is like a picnic spot. We'll get a popcorn machine if we want to be real fancy. What do we reckon? I don't know if we need popcorn there. Protein shaker bottle. That would be a good one for the gym, wouldn't it? I should get that for a different part of town. While we're here. Round fridge. I really like the look of that one. Revolving spice rack. There's a serving cart. That one could be good if I could paint it. I don't like the color. Soft serve lamp. We need some kind of chair still as well, don't we? There's a table with a cloth. I mean, you can't go wrong with that. If it's like a picnic space. What do we think? Yeah, I think that one might work quite well. It's simple. It's a different table to the one we were going to craft, but it does the job, doesn't it? See if there's anything nicer. I have a bunch of bells stored away in the bank as well. We can get more stuff. The cloth is customizable, is it? Okay, then we're gonna get one. Table with cloth. Go. Okay. Buy the table tennis instead. You can play ping pong as well. But it's a picnic area. We have a ping pong table elsewhere in the town. Why not craft picnic tables? Can I craft picnic tables? Was that here? I didn't see that one. I mean, I don't have the recipe for that one if it's here. I don't think so. I could give you a bamboo table. Or like something spooky. I can make a turkey day table. What's the turkey day stuff require again? That's just random bits, okay. I have all the Christmas ones. I love like the gift pile and that and all the different types of Christmas trees. I think I made like all of this and put it somewhere in the town. Love them. There's the egg stuff at the end. Okay, we should be good there, honestly. We got a lot of peaches. And we did get 26 of this type of wood. Okay, so we can see what we can craft even now. Craft. Have a look. I'm liking the picnic plan. Thanks. Working hard on it. Where is it? So, ironwood table. And then we make an ironwood... Oh, that's a low table. That's not going to be as high up. There's a kitchenette, too. That one will be really good if I can set it up. That would look so clean outside. I need a dresser and a cutting board. I think maybe are we gonna go with the ironwood stuff for the outside? I think we do. Okay, well, we're making an ironwood table. Make one of them. We're gonna try make a low table. We gotta prop the fish, like the fish up on something. Damn it! I just need more materials for that one. How does that take more wood than this? I don't have the dresser, unfortunately, so I can't get it. I don't have a cutting board either. We can make the cart for now. Sure. Okay, yeah, I need to get more of that series then. I always wanted it for my home, but I could just never find it. Like IKEA furniture. Oh god, did he start a new island? No, this is the same island. We're just well, I don't really see the point in starting a new island at this point. Like, it just like I've invested like 500 hours on this island. I think I'd probably like get a rush for a few days and then stop playing if I reset it. I like just kind of committing to the one island, like fixing things as I go. Okay, let's see. So what we can do now. Okay, first things first. This is the low table. Let's see how low it is. That's very low. Oh, I don't know if it's gonna fit the fish on it. We can try it. No, that's not gonna fit him. Will he fit on the big table? No, so he can't go on the table. Okay. We'll get something different to keep him propped up. There we go. Get him back in there. There's his hat. There's the cattle. It's the wrong way around right now, but should honestly be okay. We can fix it later. Oh, I needed to make a stall as well, didn't I? What was for the stall? Even more basic wood. Jesus Christ, I need a lot of that basic wood. I just don't have any. Can't go on the table because he is the table. Yeah, it seems to be that way. Is the fish the chef? Yes, he is. He's running a wonderful restaurant here. We'll get a nice fence for like the water's edge too. Okay. Let's put this all down. Ironwood table. I think I want the seats so it's like here and here. And here and here. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the cart and I'm gonna put that like right here at the end. No, not sorry. I'm gonna put the low table at the end. Okay. So I could do it there, so it's like seats here and here. It's only really one table though, isn't it? Not a lot. I can pop the extra cart over here. It's precariously close to the water's edge. And then we pop a stall there. Chairs there. Kitty table. I'm thinking it's just like a little side table. That table type of table doesn't work for the original plan, I think. Still get some seats here somehow. Yeah, I'm worried someone's just gonna knock the cart into the river there. That seems too dangerous, doesn't it? If I do it here though, it has the same problem. Okay, the cart is simply like a background decoration item then. Has to go out of the way or we're in trouble. So we'll pop it over there. I can still pop something on that if I want it obscured. Okay, I need to get a stall then. I'm gonna go to that next. Oh, I did not mean to do that. Keep going. Long time YouTube viewer, first time viewer. Well, YouTube viewer, first time stream viewer. Keep with the great stuff. Thank you very much. Take that. Why? Well, I unassigned this. Pop that back there. Okay, we need to get more regular wood. I think there's trees over here that are good for getting that. Let's see. It's all hardwood. It's always like I always find that it's just regular wood I need, and like I never use the other ones. Outside of 1 or 2 fringe projects. I think that's the sentiment of most people playing. Like, there is one piece of regular wood. And that's the first one I've gotten. The other 2 I got from the island. And it's like, I don't even know where to hit these trees because they're all covered in flowers. I wish you could, like, convert the types of wood or something at least. Or make it so it's like regular wood comes from regular tree, hardwood from pine tree. Something like that would make sense. But it all just seems to be completely random. Don't need hard or soft wood. There we go, that's more like it. Just stockpile. We're doing good. Been a while. How have you been? I've been pretty good. I'm just sick at the moment, so my voice is gonna sound shot. But other than that, I'm doing pretty good. I had a wonderful holiday. I met up with many friends. He's going for a stroll. I'm trying to think where else are trees on my island that I can actually harvest for wood. Didn't actually think this would be much of a problem. But the way everything is so planned, like, I actually just can't find any. We're gonna have to pillage these ones. What did I take? Put that back down. You be playing Horizon 5 soon? If I feel like it. When does that come out? You lost an orange there, that's fine. Do not watch the Lorax. I'm not destroying the trees. I'm just like chopping off vital parts of their structural integrity. Well, that makes it okay. I guess the easiest ones to get are probably the coconut trees, aren't they? Yeah, seems to be. What would you drive if you could IRL? Is there like an environmentally friendly version of the Mercedes GLA? Like, at this point we just gotta commit to the meme. I'm just saying. A bike. Not quite a bike. Mercedes-Benz EQS. Is that what it is? A bike GLA. They have like a kids, like, kind of like they have a kid-friendly version of the GLA. It's like your kid can drive this $200 like small electric vehicle. So I could do something like that. That could be my car. I got enough there. Let's use the bench. It's a hybrid version of the GLA. Perfect. Exactly what we need. Okay, I got a stall as well. Now I need the custom kits. So I can make this look a little nicer. You might have to be brand disloyal for those. Damn. So selfish wanting to be environmentally friendly. Shame it's come to this. Sorry, Mercedes, I may have to betray you. Pop a bunch of this shite away. How many of these peaches should I give each villager? Should I just be like, here's 10 peaches, have fun? Because that seems like a lot. Well, like, would that make them more my friend? Where are the custom kits? There they are. Okay, customize. I think I like either the gray. No, the gray one turns it to metal. I think I like the dark brown. And then we could do the wave pattern for now. I do have all of these ones too. Oh my god, there's a lot of them. Overwhelmed with choice. There is a sushi one. There is a sushi one. Not strictly like a sushi place though, is the thing. I kind of like that one. But I think we have to go for the sushi. We'll go with that for now. There we go. You realize I'm probably gonna have to make Boone a vacation home for the DLC? The villages you'll see for the first ones you do will probably be taken from the villages you previously had. Boone is one of your first. One, you're saying probably a lot there. I don't think you know that with certainty. And two, Boone was on a previous version of this town. He didn't actually appear in this game. Yeah, I think you're assuming a lot there, man. Maybe just wait till it comes out and see what the story is. You don't know how it's gonna work, and nor do I. I'm gonna need a lot more parts to make this work. Why doesn't it want to place these? Come on. Come on! What do we think of it there? I don't know if I like the sushi pattern, I'm gonna be honest with you. Don't know if I like the sushi pattern. I think I like these tables being a bit uneven here. I could put another table here, I think. And that will really flesh it out. Sushi pattern might have to change. But, I mean, the basic setup is here. Now we can just pull out some chairs. And we can fill these spots here. The pattern clashes with the other colors. Yeah, it kind of does. I'm going to take these back so I can recolor them too. Here, we're gonna change that. Because it's kind of like a red and black at the moment. Got a, like, oddly professional look. You know, that's important in a very serious Animal Crossing design town. Serious business only. Let's see. What colors does the ironwood go? Make it old. Oh, I don't like the old. Oak. I think teak is probably better here. There's walnut as well. I think I like the contrast with the teak. What do you think? I think I like the black rail. I don't like the oak. Yeah, I think a teak here. Okay, so that one's done. Here we're gonna... Perfect. We also have the old bra pattern from back in the day. No, that is not going to look nice. Is it maybe that wave one that we go for? Do you think the wave one would look nice? What do we think about the waves? Yeah, I'm leaning towards that one. I think that one looks a lot better. And dark brown. You make it black so it's more striking. Yeah, let's change that. Okay, we got the stall done. Low table. I want to make that one teak as well. And then I just need to grab some chairs, I think. Pretty sure I have chairs in here. Just let me scroll past all the fossils. There's a small army of those. I don't really have much in the way of chairs right now. Is there maybe like a simple chair I could craft? That one takes hardwood. That would work. That would work, and that fits the aesthetic quite well. Quite a simple one. Alternative is like stone stools. I kind of want the chairs to have a back. Okay, let me take out some hardwood. And we can kind of just like it'll fill in for now. It'll fill in for now. Let's check this off too. Yeah, I do need to assess all those fossils at some point. I've kind of just got them hoarded all this time. I will get round to it, I promise. I know it's deeply upsetting. I do need a good frying pan. Okay, worry about that later. I need chairs right now. Okay, let's make 4 of these. Have you ever thought of getting some friends to voice act some of the characters in the Ace Attorney games? No. No, I have not at all. I don't think that would work well myself. Because we would just all joke about the fact that we're doing voices and we just stop playing the game. I can already tell you that's how that would go. I'd rather just kind of keep doing it myself. Because that way then we get the focus on the game. And it's hard to do that when there's other people there because you're like having a conversation. You know? Oh, do we go oak here? Never. I don't trust you, oak, but I think we need you right now. I don't trust you. Keep going. In oak, we trust. Make a sound mod 2. Sound mod took like a month of my life to record. Like, it took so much work, and like we never got to release it the way we want it. I don't know if I'd have the heart to try like something as ambitious as that again. Like, it wasn't even that good. It's a like particularly sad thing. That was a rare mushrooms. I was wondering what that was. I need the food furniture to put out. I put it back in, didn't I? Get some Berliners out. New Year's noodles. An Oliver saddle, sure. It's literally just a dish of grapes. Maybe for decor we could have that. No, we need a water cooler. And we need dinnerware. Yes. Okay. Put the coconuts away. Knife block would be good too. I'll add the knife block for the kitchen part of it. We need more furniture for it. Like, this is very like makeshift right now. You know, I'm even gonna do. Oh yeah, I picked it all up. I thought I got robbed for a moment or something. I'm even gonna do like a bit of a pat down on the bottom. There we go. Like, who took my table? It's like, I did. I have my table. Kind of pat will work best here. This is like a little plaza. Like dirt. Do arch tile. That could be nice. Yeah, the brick is all here. It's like, brick is the road, so this one needs to not be brick, basically. Go. Pop this down here. Okay, so the stall will go here. Let me start popping bits down so we can like work out the position of it all. Stall's gonna go there. I'm gonna work out the main table next. Was it there that the main table was gonna go? Yeah, because the little table was gonna go here, wasn't it? It's gonna be a tight squeeze there, unfortunately. Can I push this back? Push you back? Push that down one? If I push that down one, there's not enough room there. To the left a little. Was it? I don't know if it was. Oh no. Let's just work out. There's the low table. I think it was like that. Right? The problem is if I put chairs here now, like, it's too close to the stall. It's never gonna work. Because I need to put chairs down, like here. I'm gonna be surrounded by fucking food in this seat. I don't think you can even get into this chair, actually. Put one chair there. There's a gap. Okay, there's a gap. But it's like, yeah, it's not gonna be even, is it? Okay, one out there. You can no longer access the water there. Table is rotated. I don't think it makes too much difference. We can set it up so it's like less seats, maybe. And maybe that will just make it look better. Be a lot of food for just 2 people, though. I can make it so it's like a 3-seater. How's that? And the problem is this bit here. Put the stall like that, but you can't see it nearly as well. It's important we get this right, guys. Incredibly important. Stereo will be moved. Isn't the stall going to go where the kitchen area is? I mean, it could go there. I think it looks kind of nice there, though. I like the idea of it just being, like, hear me out, right? We pop the water cooler down. And we pop the dinnerware down. See? People get what they need. Add land to the corner and then shift it down. Yeah, but the river's already kind of lined up though, and it's even both sides. If I add it to one corner, I gotta add it to the other. Let me move the stall to the bridge side. That is not a bad idea, I think. Let me try it. It's really fucking heavy. This is gonna take a while. And there we go. Okay, and then we need to arch tile. I can add more there. Will this fix it? We'll find out. Let me move it all over. We're working under tight constraints right now. Go. This guy at the end is going to be a little boxed in, but that's okay. I think we have the same problem now. I don't think that's fixed it. Oh god, people are gonna lose their minds as we try fix this. Get rid of the small table and put the chair there. But I like what the small table is. I like the small table. Okay, you know what? I can push this. I can push that chair really far back. It'll be close to the water's edge, though. That should be okay. Okay, and then we pop natural garden chair. And then what if we do 2 at the top? Does this work? You okay, Audie? Everybody's calling you lucky these days. Go crazy. See you later, Audie. Okay, does this work? Is that a good setup? Have we got it? I think the problem mainly is these bushes here. But that works for now. Okay, we'll go with it. We just can't access a bit of the water anymore. Okay, so now I gotta take this out. Gonna pop the grapes down. And the donuts. They want to eat healthy, but they're really not committing to it too well. Okay. There's noodles. There's the salad. And you know, we'll just put a big bowl of peaches down. Nope, that didn't place the way I wanted it to. Does that look good? I don't know if it does. I'm really doubting myself with that. I think I mean, moving that. Put this table at the water directly. I could do that. That actually looks a little bit nicer. I feel like it should be flipped around just so the wheel is like in a less precarious spot. I think the donuts are actually a better way around now too because of that. And then let's pop the cassette player. Give him the title theme. Because you can never escape it on this island. plays. It's the only song on the radio. There we go. You know what, with this, I can just leave that there if I want. Now, I kind of like it up against the table. There we go. You know, I think I can push everything down a bit too. Hang on. Hang on, hang on, hang on. I push it all down just one. We can get, like, free up a bunch of space there. Okay, what do we think now? Oh, no way, no, it doesn't line up evenly, does it? Hang on. I think it lines up evenly like that. Don't mind all the bugs. Yeah, there seems to be a lot of bugs in this area. But it's fine, really. There we go. At the moment, the food's been served out in a way where it's just this one guy on the end who's ordered everything. But we'll fix that in, like, later versions of this. Fine. I can give these guys some grapes, actually. Hang on. To share, though. Wonderful. Okay. I think that looks pretty good. We got like a little dining area now. And then we have like a little kitchen space here. Which we will also need to kind of tile out. Can't be working on just basic grass. There we go. Oh, that is the wrong spot. Do I need to place one here? I need to pick up all the stuff if I do. Hang on. See how this looks? I love how we've done like a catch up and chill stream and it's just me like just completely obsessed with Animal Crossing again. I gotta get it right. I think that looks better if it's on the stone. Yeah, I think it does. Okay. Pave this up. Clay furnace. The wrong one. I can line it up with the tree there if I want to. I don't know if that looks good. I can pop like bushes or something behind it all. And that might kind of flesh that bit out a bit more. Very fire hazard. Yeah, just a bit. Yeah, so there's a thin layer there where some bushes can go. I think with the clay oven that kind of makes sense. Pop the cart. For some reason, it doesn't let you go closer to the bridge than this. I'm gonna pop this cart over here again, I think. I think here is just the right spot for it. Let me try that again. There we go. I know what I can pop behind that as well. I actually do have an item. Hang on. There's some festival like kind of flags. Oh, I gotta change the color of the car. I will. Hang on. There's some festival. Oh, where is it? The garland. We'll take the flag too. Flowers in the dining area. We can get some in soon. We do need to redo the bushwork a bit. Hang on one moment. Move this out. Not the flag. Garland. Oh, that's gonna make it look a lot better, yeah. This fish is gonna run the best restaurant in this place. Keep an eye out for him. There we go. And there's the flag for the restaurant, so that you know it's this area. We need a table for that still. This needs to be customized. Do I have the kits on me? I have one kit left. I need to go get some more kits. Colors go so well together. Yeah, I think we've actually kind of hobbled together something that looks kind of nice. I'm quite proud of us right now. Oh, I need money. Yeah, I have savings. I didn't expect to have most of the stuff we need for this one just yet, but I'm happy we've been able to hobble it. I'm super excited for the new Animal Crossing vids you'll probably make. Yeah, I mean, I am planning to play it more when the new stuff comes out. That'll be really good fun. I do want to do a stream where we just visit islands too. We never actually like properly sat down for that. That could be good fun. Get the cursed ones in. I have savings. Here you go. Goulsville, my beloved. We'll be doing the DLC. I'm hoping to. It's just taking it a bit chiller the next while because I haven't been too well. But that's okay. We'll still get in some good streams with the lads in that soon. I know they want to play Back 4 Blood soon. I was gutted I missed out on the group session. I sadly couldn't make it because I was just like away. But they still want to play with me at some point, so that's kind of cool. We're gonna get the lads back. What do I need? I need a kits. There we go. Withdraw one more bell for anarchy. I'm not gonna do that to chat. I'm being nice to you guys today, alright? I'm not gonna just drive you insane. Next time we stream this, absolutely. But no, I'm being civil with you today. Because I'm very fragile. What nice to chat. And no shock hour. Thank you, Dad. Don't say I'm not kind of benevolent. You guys don't know how lucky you've got it here. You want a cold frosty? I could probably use a lemsip, honestly. I might go get one in a sec. Okay, cart. It's down. Can I pop the space heater on it? No, that'd be dangerous. Okay, yeah, it's a nice little area here. We need some more decoration, but like you can kind of see what it's supposed to be. And we'll pop down some flowers here. Go. One more of them. Can I pop a lily of the valley here? It's always weird about the spots near the bridges. Yes, I can. There we go. And we'll just make a fire hazard in the kitchen by popping some greenery here. There. This bit here feels a bit empty still. I don't know what's missing from there. What do I pop there to kind of flesh it out? Like maybe a little fence, like a teeny tiny fence. I pop it like here and here. Oh, hang on one second, guys. Okay, I'm back. A lemsip has magically materialized. That was quite some. Oh, Kelly brought one in for me. It's very sweet. Ah, needed that. I'm not still muted, am I? No, I'm good. Wish I had such power. Out of thin air. Yeah, it's true. I needed that. Oh. It's like in a whiskey glass of mine, though. So it's a bit strange, because it's like... it's like I'm supposed to have like a cocktail or something in this, but it's just lemsip. It's nice, though. Well, I need it. Okay, let me get some fencing. I'm pretty sure I have some in the cupboards. God, this is a stream that is not going to make it to YouTube in the slightest. I can always tell when it's like that, but I am having a fantastic and wonderful time. I just designing like my little kitchen. If it did make it to YouTube, people would be like, "Where's the murder?" Like, you know, it's low energy, kind of chill vibes. But I'm fucking loving this. I'm having a great time. We need some fence. I have some brick fencing. Could use the imperial fencing. I kind of like keeping that exclusive to the shrine area, though. Try the country fencing. The only thing we're murdering is bad vibes. That's so wholesome. Okay. Yeah, so it's really weird with bridges. You see, I don't like this. It's always been kind of like that. Oh, no, wait, here's a new problem. Alright. If I put it there... I mean, that's on the fucking path. I don't know if I can pop a fence there. Right. I would have to move it down one. I'd have to move it all down one. If we want a little fence. Try it. Move the whole island down. You know, I think that actually works a bit better with the space. Cozy. But it does the job. It's a bit dangerous and precarious here. Right along the water. But this lets us pop in the fence. See? That's the extent of the fence is the only thing. Is it even worth it? That's it. Like, that's the entire thing. I don't think that's worth it, yeah. Maybe just pop an item here or something. What I can do is... Okay, a bush there, right? What if we pop some bushes there? Or some plants or something? Would that work? What about a street lamp? What about the menu? Oh, the menu has to go somewhere. Okay, well the menu has to go there. That's the spot for the menu. Won't be too tight space? No, you can still walk around. It's compact. It's quite cozy, but it just barely works. Okay, let me get some bushes. I'll get a flower one. How about the bamboo divider? Do I have a bamboo divider? I don't know if I do. I'll be honest with you. I have a straw fence. What's bamboo under again? Air. Bamboo shelf. Bamboo drum. Cool. I don't think I have a divider. Noodle slide. Not quite. I love the cherry blossom stuff. It's just a shame it's so hard to get. Egg Day crosses over at this holiday every year. I kind of missed it this year, unfortunately. Meant to get more stuff from it. I never crafted that one, but thankfully Julie gifted me that set. Bamboo fence could work. I don't think bamboo fence is in the game yet. That's actually coming out with the update. I do have bushes, though. Where are they? Holly starts, cedar saplings, pumpkins. Well, I mean, I guess we have holly. You know, we'll do holly. Could just do a basic hedge, too. Oh, we gotta try the wrapping paper as well. I love the holly one. Oh god, the night is really starting to set in here. It's getting very orange in Animal Crossing. Oh, I thought I had like a night view light on for a moment. Wait, why did I cover those holes? I need it then. Dumb. Go. The air is burning. Kind of does look it like it's oddly kind of red. The steel mill fumes are rising in the air here. Oh Jesus, we might be in trouble. Back here, I think the main goal is I want like a fridge. I think that's like the main object I need, and then behind here, I could probably just pop 2 holly bushes. Just to complete the back in here. Yep. And then we pop a fridge in this slot. And what we can... Oh, you know what we can do, because it's going to be a new item soon. We can add countertops. Oh, that would be perfect. Hang on. Yeah, I'm going to move this here. That looks better there anyway. We add a countertop across here. When the DLC comes out, we can move these bushes too. We'll use some of that to flesh it out a bit. Perfect. Wait, you can only use them indoor? Will countertops work outside? Did they say they were indoor only? I don't know. We don't know. They're for interior only. Do we know that with certainty? The menu will go here too. We'll try that though. That could be very nice. Keep it kind of open for now. And then we can finish that. Yeah, we'll find out in 2 weeks. Okay. Well, assume if they work outside, countertops there. That would be lovely. I think we have a very nice dining area here now. This looks pretty. Of course, since I have no friends, it's just soup for one again. I'll enjoy my restaurant area. Yeah, so we have a restaurant now. We still have like the little cliff cafe over here too, which we can just say is kind of related to it. Like, there's a whole food quarter now on the island. I love that. And then the pumpkin patch is going to be revamped a bit, so it's going to have like not only pumpkins soon. We have additional farmland space. I can lay out some of the extra farmland space. I can maybe like plot out some fences here. Plot out some farm space. Technically, you have over 3,000 friends right now. True. Very thankful for you. Okay, how close do I want this to the path? I think I want it one off like that. I think the best way to do it is going to be little groups of 6. Like this. And then pop another one. I thought we're his children. Look, I'll take the friends I can get. Okay, so there's farmland patches set up. I think I get rid of this fence. Pop another patch down here. I think I dial back this wall ever so slightly. Trust me on this. It's a space heater. Trust me, please, as the man fumbles. That's already opened up that section a lot more, hasn't it? You can actually access... So, like, there's, like, some extra farm allotments set up. We don't need any farm space over here, because that's kind of cozy looking as is. Yeah, so there's extra farm space. We probably want a fence of some kind here. What can I make? Are you gonna decorate for Halloween? I kind of just have like a spooky part of town and I leave it at that. I'm too lazy to redo the entire town. What fence we thinking? The country fence could actually look quite nice. I don't want barbed wire in my town. Like that seems kind of mean. Could set up just some country fence. That should lock it all in, yeah. Use corral fencing. I think I've used corral fencing somewhere else in the town. But I'm trying to keep it like distinct to areas if I can. Use regular fence there. And the corral fencing is over by like Anka's Island. Oh, I used the country fence here, though. I don't know if I want to use that now. There'll be a new type of fence soon, so maybe I'll just use one then. Yeah, there's a corral fence, and see? That looks really good there. Kind of keep that distinct to her plot of land. I haven't actually been in her house in a while. Last I checked in this, she, like, sold everything and ruined it. Oh, she actually put it all back. Okay. Got the golden toilet. Just its doll. Wait. What did I get for doing that? Oh, talking to a neighbor. Okay. Well, Anka seems to be doing alright. Stay calm, chat. Stay calm. And get some help. I could just get a new type of fence. They have some pretty looking ones. Like coming with the update. Yeah, so we'll invest in like a new fence here. It's a really like smoggy kind of burnt red, isn't it? The air doesn't look healthy right now. Is there a fire? That doesn't look good. Pollution. Like, it looks kind of menacing. Something I've wanted to redo at the pumpkin patch for a while is... I've wanted to make it so there's actual dividers with the plots. So I'm gonna do that right now. You know, I could redo how this is. So if I do 2 there. Maybe I can't redo how it is. What do we think? Do we think it looks better with the divide and pat? Like that? Yeah, we do. Okay. I do it up like that. I'm wondering if I do it so it's like 2 here and then a space and then 2. Let me see. So 2 space 1 2 space 1 2. It'd be an awkward space at the top. Maybe I can pop something else there. I get the same amount in though. Yeah, so I don't think that matters. I'm overthinking it. I get 2 different types of pat. I could do basic dirt. Oh, how's that? Okay. Yeah, that looks quite nice. That's a good call there. Thanks, guys. Okay, pumpkin patch. That's looking quite snazzy now. We're kind of like getting the town ready for the update. We do 2 3 2 with the patches. Can I do 2 3 2? Would that actually help me fit in more crops here in the pumpkin patch? I could do 2 3 2, couldn't I? 1 2 space 1 2 3 space 1 2. Ah, we just did the fucking pat again though. I think that might look better in the long run though. Okay. Alright. RT, are you gonna make more merch? Yeah, we were talking about that earlier in the stream. There is stuff coming. And there's a line of current merch, I believe some of which might be retired come the end of this year, that you can get on the merch shop. Yeah, there's new figures coming and there's a new poster. And there's some other stuff too. We're not ready to talk about yet. Let me do up this again. I want to do some like mugs or something again. We haven't had a mug in a while. I have like I still use my like Thanos mug like all the time. The snap one. Those have been gone a good old while now. Okay. Dark dirt. Cupcake mug. Maybe. Could be cute. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna have as many pumpkins here in future. I think what I'm gonna, because I want to diversify like the vegetable crop. Pop a white one there. The medium white one. These are yellow ones, are they? Ripe yellow. Okay, we'll make top and bottom say pumpkins, and then this new middle patch is gonna be like just the new vegetables. We're gonna do it that way. For some reason I don't have any of the white ones at all. I don't know why. Probably need to cultivate some of them. Got some green. I think orange is the main one you build with, but I need to like get a mix. Okay. And we need dirt. Magical John plushie. Well, Magical John is actually based on an actual person, I think, that like worked on Scribblenauts, so I don't think I can sell his likeness. That might be going a bit too far. Like, we joke about his character because he's like in the game, but I don't think that's something I can do. Magical John's kind of become his own thing. Flower Magical John. A pipe dream would be to, like, to do the entire Metopia cast as like a plushie. That is like 10 of them or something. Like ridiculous like that. But that might be too much. Alright, pop these down. Go. Dirt pat. Also, unfortunately for the entire Metopia cast, you know, I don't own like Barack Obama's likeness. You know, you have to think about things like that. But we can't really like make merch of those characters. You could ask him. Hey Obama, long time no see. Listen, I did a playthrough where like you were a pop star and then like you became the next Dracula. Do you mind if I make merch of you? It's lovely to meet you. Well, that's no problem at all, Daniel. Let me be clear. You can merchandise my likeness. Thanks, Obama. Pretty sure that's how that conversation would go. Obama is here, yo. Oh, God. Oh my God, he's on the call. I need one regular fence. I think I have one regular fence. I got a few. Wow, he lives with Obama. Ava, thank you for 1,000 bits earlier. How are you? Are you excited for the new update DLC? When I saw my brain explode and I screamed into my arms as quietly as I could. Hope you're doing well and happy prepping. Thank you very much. I'm very excited for the DLC. We'll be playing it a whole bunch when it comes out. I'll very likely be playing it on my off time too. But we will stream it. There we go. The pumpkin patch has expanded. And it's now going to feature plants that aren't strictly pumpkins. I think that looks lovely. And the only change I might make... I like having the ends you can do. What do we think of it like that? Do you think that looks nicer, or do you think it looks better the other way? I have so many pumpkins as well. I'm going to sell some of these. Keep it like that. Prefer the other way? Oh, we're divided. Which way is it? Put the scarecrow in the middle. I'm tempted to. I kind of like where he's sitting though. Scuff. Polish. The important matter to resolve today. Yeah, let me just sell off these pumpkin plants. sell for much. Oh, you know what I could have done? If I was a smart man. I could have picked the pumpkins first. And then sell them. Those pumpkins are glowing green. Could have sold the plant and the pumpkin. I don't think it factors into the factors it in. If there's plants. Hindsight is 2020. You know what? I think I actually am on straight fence, gang. Yep. I think I understand you folks a bit better now. Keep this bit of water open just for fishing purposes as well, in case people are wondering. Yeah, I think that looks nice. Scarecrow is here too. Got our little wheelbarrow at the end. Can I pop anything on this bit? You know what? That kind of works. Okay. That is another bit of the town kind of made ready. I was thinking for my extra bridge, so like, let me show you, right? Let me see what you guys think. We're just going full into Animal Crossing town planning as we chill. So one of my bridges, if you look over at Anka's house, where like the bubble comes up, like just north of there is where I'm gonna pop one of my extra bridges. And I was thinking the only other spot where it really makes sense to have another bridge is like right up here. I don't know if I need it. The other different land feature I was considering doing is like maybe giving Rold like a bit of a promotion and having it so he has like a hillside manor similar to Anka. I was thinking of like raising the land there. But there would be no room for a river, I think, on that stretch of land. Unless I really wanted to just like exhaust the resources. Give Rold what he deserves, everything. I mean, I think I know. I'm saving one of my inclines. I'm using one incline just to get that path up to Audie's house there. That's been needed a while. The other incline I'm going to use for maybe like a raised area somewhere. I do really like Anka's beachside house. Like she kind of has just her own private space. I could do that for Rold. If I did that for Rold, I could give him like, I could move the gym over to him maybe. I could make like a different beachside area over by Vesta. Kind of like that idea. Yeah, I think that's where the other incline's actually going. I like that idea. I'm gonna give Rold his own island. Why not? I mean, Vesta's gonna be like kind of just on the flat land. It's more calmer. She doesn't really have a garden or anything. But I think she's okay with that. I can always move her in on the beach if I'm concerned. You literally have all of my dream villagers. I'm very thankful for the villagers I've got. Like, some of them we've just had forever. Like, Eric just moved in on his own. Mint as well. Vesta, I wanted a sheep. And then you guys helped me out with Blue Bear, O'Hare, Audie. Amiibo for the win. Anka was a random find, and Fushka. I didn't want her to live in the village initially, but she's grown on me. She's a good one. She's very chill. But yeah, so like, do I use the other bridge just for where I'm standing? That's what I'm wondering, because there's nowhere else to really put it, is there? There's nowhere that really makes sense. What do you guys think? It'll connect things a bit better. Yeah, okay. We'll just... I mean, this is a very quick bit of preparation, honestly. Oh, no, but it does make Boone's grave more accessible. I don't know if I want that. He's supposed to be in, like, a forgotten bit of town. I don't know if I want that. I'd rather find some stupid use for that bridge and make his grave more accessible. Maybe. Maybe. Okay, I've got a stupid, like, kind of use for the bridge instead, right? Oh, I've got a cool use for the bridge. Alright. You see how there's, like, water here and water here? What if I made another river in my town that kind of runs through here? And there's, like, a bridge or some shit here. What if I completely rework the terrain in this bit of the island? I want to give Roald, like, the home of his dreams. He's gonna live in, like, a... Yeah, we're gonna raise him up. But what if I make that, like, it's like a river? Right? And then I change it so the path comes down further. The bridge is, like, here. Really like that, and it's also out of spite for Boone. Okay, so bear with me, right? Gotta trust me here. First things first, how wide are the other bridges in my town? These are like 3 wide, yeah? I think they're like 3 wide. Yeah. That one 3? That upper one, I think, is less. That one's 3, isn't it? 2.5. Like, this is the wider river of the town. Oh, God, this is a big rework if we do it. You like any of the new villagers? I haven't seen the new villagers yet. Oh, I saw the deer. She looked cool. That's actually a lie. I have seen one. Alright, so... very ballsy rework. Yeah, I'll have to move all of those flowers out. But what if the bridge is like here? And it just cuts across. Okay, this is gonna be scary. People are probably gonna tell me, no, you're ruining it. But I think I can make this work. Alright, we're gonna do some extreme terraforming. I've got an idea. And Roald is gonna have the house of his dreams. They made a new one called Ione who looks like a spaceship commander. That's kinda cool. Put like the copious amounts of peaches that we gathered away. Clear it all out. Guys, we're gonna take some big steps here. Anka's island is expanded into like a full-on river that goes between like 2 islands. Roald's gonna get an island as well. You know what I might do? I might make it so O'Hare actually has the island, because O'Hare strikes me as someone who would rather their own island, whereas Roald is kind of like a city boy who likes to jog. There's a logic there somewhere. I think Roald's more of a city person. Maybe we can move him in with the garden. Just load it up with the gym equipment. Oh, actually, but no, I want Roald to be surrounded by gym equipment. Okay, we'll work out who lives there later. That's fine. Like, the other villagers, their placements kind of make sense. I love Audie by the shrine, Bluebear by the blue fields, Eric by the campsite, Apollo by the jail, I guess. Min is just chilling. Vesta's got her dry cleaners at the beach. Bushka kind of has her own little chill spot. Nothing too remarkable, but she doesn't need it. This is O'Hare's current home. Got a lovely garden. But we could just load this up with exercise equipment or something for Roald. Or move him up in the world. Actually, Roald probably likes the beach though, doesn't he? Do I separate Roald from the beach? He has just got a kind of nice aesthetic here already, doesn't he? But I like the island idea. Do we do an island here, or do we do one maybe over where Vesta is? Because that's the alternative. Give him a beach workout spot. That's the thing, there's so much space here. I could probably just move the gym over the road. The alternative is that this is like kind of hilly mountain region. Do we want an island like here? So I'm so invested in this now. Do we want an island over by Roald, and we do like a river between his island and Anka's island? Or do we want one by just old Vesta here? Because those are kind of like the options. I could make like a big party scene on that beach or something. I think. Oh! No, I'm missing the obvious. Roald, we just move him by the gym. We just move Roald's house over to where the gym currently is. And then we move Vesta over to where Roald lives on the island. That solves everything, doesn't it? That will cost a lot of bells to work out all the moves, because like Roald has to go into a temporary home for a while. I can't move him clean. But yeah, if I just swap their houses, I think that actually works best. Okay, so I gotta tell Roald to move out then, so we can, renovate this bit of land. Oh my god. Okay, I gotta clear so much of this. Roald, we're gonna find you a nicer living spot. Okay, so the the two islands tower. The two islands like kind of like hanging here next to each other. That's gonna look really good. Got two islands coming up. I like that idea. Yeah, that's gonna look really good. Two of them just kind of towering over it all. I need 50k bells, I think, to move Roald. And we need to put him in a temporary home for now. It'll cost 150,000 bells total to get them where I want. Okay, I need to move someone. An island home. Okay, Roald, you gotta go. Oh, he's gonna have such a much cooler home. And then we'll get Vesta like a nice quiet place up there. Kind of like beachside cabana or something. So I just need to put Roald on the beach for a moment. Oh god, and I'm thinking, because if I do this, right, that cliff is there. That's like a wall barrier. And that means what I can do is I can deck out an entire area here. I could do like a beachside market. Oh, I like that idea. I could do a whole area here. Because this bit's just going to be solid wall soon. We're going to have a whole new area there. I can have it so the stairs are here, so you kind of just walk down onto the main road for it too. Oh, guys, we've got so much to do here. Yeah, this entire section of the island's being revamped now. Okay, road for the time being. You're just gonna live like 5 feet from where you lived before. Oh, that's gonna destroy a tree. Hang on. Too close to the water. But a foot over here is fine, apparently. Pick up the jungle gym. Let me imagine it. It's not going to tear down the tree, is it? Yep. It's perfect. This is all, and remember, this is all out of spite of Boone. Okay, so road's going to move there. We can get him out of the way. And that means I can start construction of this entire zone. Oh, I got so many ideas right now, guys. I got so many ideas. Okay. So. Gonna need a new bridge spot here. Pop it in there. Okay, and now I need to get the water down from Anka's place. I'm gonna pilfer some of it. We're making it so it's like a river that runs out here. What's the minimum width for a bridge in Animal Crossing? Is it 2? Or is it 3? And that's like... That's 3. Yeah, so it has to be 3. Okay. So let me mark out where the bridge is going to be, right? You guys are going to have like a whoa and like OMG moment in a moment. When like, you realize what's going on here. Anka, you're being walled off from the rest of the town for the time being. You'll be okay. Yeah, she's just going home. She's not bothering. So here, this is gonna be the start of a little river. That's gonna run. Gotta move the deer. I can probably keep the deer in the river. Okay, move this. Take that. You kind of see how the river's gonna work? I could even keep these bushes here if I want. And now I'm gonna pop a bridge. It can be like an underground river. And then we're gonna make it so. So here's the new road, and you're gonna hop over here. It's gonna look so cool. Here's like the tail end of the bridge. So this is gonna be a new bridge here. See? And this is all, and then we gotta get rolled moves so we can like revamp all of this land. So I'm gonna cheekily fast forward a day. Give me 1 second. Time travel crime. Look, it's worth it. Think of how nice it's gonna look, right? Oh, why is the camera on? My camera is not on, but the setting is for it. All right, look, we're going forward a day. I'm trying to find where it is. Is that in the system? Date and time. Stop syncing the clock. It is now the next day. We only need the 1 day of like time travel at the moment, because then I can lay down the bridge foundation. I can organize Vesta's home to move into the new spot. I can do pretty much everything else. Time crime is a serious offense, Dan. Look, no one tell the fuzz, alright? They don't need to know. Why not play it on an emulator with mods? Because I like the base game. I like having the same experience as everyone. I don't need to mod Animal Crossing to get a lot of joy out of it. Okay, welcome to tomorrow. We're gonna get our deliveries as well for the cafe. Oh my god, we're gone down the rabbit hole. We've gone down the rabbit hole. Josie, it's good to see you. I'm so invested in Animal Crossing again, Josie. I thought I was happy with my town. I realized I am only just beginning. Now talk to Bluebear. Yeah, I still haven't talked to Bluebear. Haven't done that in a while. Okay, so Rold's house looks like it's just fallen on the map. That's fine. We'll fix that. Audie sent us a letter. Always fun to chat with you. I haven't spoken to you like more than 3 times, Audie. Thank you. Wait, I ordered another water cooler? I thought I placed the water cooler. Oh. The bushes are growing. Yeah, okay, I accidentally ordered that one. That's fine. Oh, I forgot we ordered this table too. Oh no. Okay, well, we doubled up with some stuff. That's fine. Here's the menu. It looks kind of silly without the counters next to it. So we'll just pop it over there. I have another water cooler. I can pop that over at the gym with the protein. You'll never be completely happy with your town. I don't think it's possible. I'll get happy with certain parts of it for a while, but then it's like, it needs to change. Like, I think that's how it goes. I'm just gonna lay down some protein shakes here. Flash gamer fuel. That feels appropriate for the gym. Can I pop something on this? I have a picnic basket still, too. Honestly, desire to change everything all the time is part of what keeps me playing Animal Crossing. I know, right? It's so good. Okay, we'll just pop that in the water cooler here. Festival goers get thirsty, too. And picnic basket. I'll find some use for it. Okay. Today is a big boy moment, though, in reconstruction. Okay, O'Hare's gonna keep living here. But you know, it still makes more sense for O'Hare to be on the island, I think. So this is gonna be Vesta's new home. Okay. I'll move O'Hare to the island. Vesta will move in there. Rold goes over to the gym. Everyone's happy. Already a fish in this pond. It's under construction. Okay, I need to pack up all of this shite here. Oh my god, the flowers. This is gonna take a while. This is a big boy construction project now. We're gonna be here a while. Okay. There that. Take some flower petals, apparently. That's fine. What I'm gonna do with these bushes, because I'm not gonna be able to carry everything, I might just sell a bunch of shit. And, like, I can just plant new stuff. Might just be easier. So many here. I could just put it all on the beach, maybe. Can you plant bushes on the beach? Irishman renovates entire island structure. It's really gone that way. God, I love this game. Can't get that one. Get that gun. God, okay. So, all this here needs to go. I'm going to boot up the construction app. Wear a helmet, work safely. Alright. I need to get my axe. ART, you always cheer me up when I was feeling down. Thank you very much. Too kind. Breaking news, Irishman single-handedly moves entire island, breaks tectonic plates. Oh no. It's getting out of hand real quick there. Okay, we're clearing our inventory of everything we don't need. I don't need the fish. Keep that for presents, because people will yell at me if I don't get them. That in storage because I picked it up accidentally. Okay, and I'm gonna need some fruit. Because it'll just help me chop down shit faster. I think if you eat fruit, it helps you chop it down faster, doesn't it? Oh geez, the possibility of those accent walls and pillars. I'm gonna lose my mind. I know. No, so I've already got one like application for that. Just hang on. So they're adding the ability that you can make like roof high walls with the next update. So you're gonna be able to do basically room dividers and stuff like that, which you've just never been able to do before. Like proper ones. Immediately, I am using these for this. This is like the poor man's room divider right now. So I'm gonna actually be able to split that up. And then I'm gonna have a proper, like, streamer room in here. I'm gonna get the gamer PC one. Oh, axe as well. Thank you. I do need my axe. So I'm gonna finally have, like, a proper stream room now. I'm probably gonna redesign this room entirely. RT is a gamer. Someone I want to ask, what are some of your favorite memories from Japan? My favorite memory, it was soon after I arrived. There was a snowstorm in Tokyo. Entire city was basically kind of shut down. Everything was kind of like very quiet and calm. And I remember I went out from Tokyo Skytree one night to a nearby shrine. There was like very little traffic. There was no one really about. Gulliver died. And I just kind of spent an evening in like the shrine park by myself. And it was just so quiet in the city. And I loved it. Gulliver did die that night too, yeah, so it was unfortunate. Beautiful memory. Okay, we chopping. Tear it all down. Oh, I was supposed to eat the fruit, wasn't I? Hang on. Does the fruit work like this? See. No, it doesn't. Okay, well, I accomplished something with that, apparently. God, it's mainly the flowers and that that's gonna kill me. I might keep that stone down here. No, I'm not gonna be able to. We gotta raise the land. It will give me a nice bit of land here to do something with. Statue of Liberty can actually stay where it is right now. Doesn't necessarily need to be changed. So you're the reason for global warming. Look, it's gonna look pretty. I'm gonna should I keep these rocks where they are too? I kind of like the where those rocks already are, like close proximity to each other. I don't think I need to move those ones. I think I can keep them. Damn, this guy's some sort of animal crosser. Hey Ollie, how you doing, man? I hope you have fun playing with Sora tomorrow. My voice is like fucking all over the place. I decided to brave a stream today, but I am still quite sick. But I'm on the mend. We can play some Smash sometime though, I would love to. It'd be good fun. Excellent, I do love gamer hours. Ah, God. He's a deeper voice. Yeah, I do today. I've aged 20 years since you last saw me chat. My time away has changed me. ASMRT's coming back. I do want to do the podcast again. I'm gonna try gear up for it. Main thing has just been lack of time. I've just been very busy. I will also return to Animal Crossing new patch. Perhaps we could visit islands. Oh, that would be lovely, yeah. Get like a squad together or something and like check out the update. That'd be good crack. I'd absolutely love that. Okay, Gulliver is dead. I'm just gonna leave the flowers here though. I don't really need to wake him up right now, I think. He's gonna be alright. Lay down a bunch of shite on the... There we go. You're already leaving him funeral flowers. Look, we gotta get this right. Don't have time to save him. It's important. Okay. Go plant all these again. That rock, I'm sad if that rock moves. I don't know if I want that one gone. What do you think? Do you think I should leave that rock here? It would be a bit awkward on the cliff. I think I can make it work though. You guys are going to start to see the perimeter I've got. Excuse me, Gulliver. We're going to move O'Hare into this home as well. So once we get the land set up, I'm going to set down his house. If you don't leave it, then it might end up in an even worse spot. True. Okay, well the land's going to look oddly uneven, but I think it's actually going to look quite nice. They'll have charm. Go. Excuse the dead body. He's fine, he's just resting. Okay, now at Anka's home, we have this nice fence that kind of runs along the front. I don't think that's going to be possible with this house because of how uneven it is. I can't see a world where it works. Maybe. Here, let's plug the holes. Can I build over the holes, actually? Let's see. I can! Okay, we're gonna save time there then. Okay, we're raising it up. Love your teeny Liberty Island, Dad. Very classy. I just liked the statue there. I thought it looked cool. It's like, oh, sure, I'll take that from my town. It was just like kind of like a random find. I think Gulliver sent it to me. So let's pop this there. Alright, so there's going to be bushes here. Here is the end wall. Of the island. Oh, and the question is for the entry point, where do I put it? I guess I can put permanent ladders for one bit. Because it kind of has to match where Anka's entrance point for her island is, doesn't it? So the stairs have to be here then, don't they? Okay, we need to fill a lot of space here. Start popping down pillars. If I leave a spot there, I can do the fence thing. And that might look nice. And I'm gonna put a line of bushes there. So we bush then fence but the other side. The water feature needs to go here ultimately. Gotta bear this all in mind. Make a poop Kato somehow. This is Animal Crossing, man. This is serious business. We don't have time. There we go. Oh god, I even had a more ambitious idea, but it would involve completely reworking it. What if the island was up on O'Hare? Well, the lighthouse was on O'Hare's Island. No, I quite like the lighthouse as it is. That would be way too ambitious, wouldn't it? That'd be way too ambitious, because that's like complete rework of all this land. There'd be no pass down below. Yeah, I think I like the lighthouse as it is. I don't think I'm gonna change that. You can actually still kind of see the lighthouse from here. If it's too high, you're not gonna be able to. Oh, a bottle. Like that. Let me see. Stairs here. Okay, we'll need bushes here. Like that. Great. How do you do island planning without getting overwhelmed? Start with little details and just like divide up what you're doing. Gulliver's still dead. That's like the big thing that helps me. You gotta start with like one little project. Because if you try to do it all at once, it is simply too much. Armor shoes. So I tried to like divide up mine so it's like this is like just a particular area, and then I just have enough particular areas that all kind of blend together. And that means I'm not too stressed or overwhelmed planning. Because the important thing is, remember, it's supposed to be fun. No matter what you're doing. And if you're not having fun doing it, then something's gone wrong. Shouldn't be stressful. Okay, plant some of these bushes back. The bridge is going to go here. Oh. Well, I kept the slingshot because chat would kill me if I didn't knock them down. I'll leave it there for now, but I'll pick it up later. Okay. Cliff construction. Yeah, we're gonna cut it very close to this rock here. Just to preserve it. Smooth the edge. go. Build that up. So what I need to do is I need to assign the land, and then I also need to connect that land back up with the river down there. The river spot's going to be up here, and it's basically just a similar water feature to Anka's Island, but like from the other side. I'm so excited for this. I got an idea of what it looks like in my head. Oh, hair's moving up in the world. If you've seen your quote ideas you could give me, if not, that's okay. What would be a... well, let's put it to chat. What would be a good senior quote of something I've said? Feed. Straight as a fiddle. I've been saying that one wrong a long time. Use Twitch Prime. You know, if you have a Twitch channel, just like put a link to that channel as like your senior like yearbook quote. Would be perfect. Got a crazy idea here. Oh no. Oh no, I just had another... Alright, we'll see if this works. Okay, we're gonna make an indent in the land. So, bear with me. So we gotta flesh this out first. It's all because of this one little blip here. I think we can do something funky with that. Okay, fill it up for now. Go back and empty it later. Guys, I can't put feed as my senior year quote. Oh no. Okay, so this is all raised up now. Now we gotta do corners. Oh god, I've got several terrible ideas right now. Hang on. Wait, no, I'm thinking about it. Okay, let me round this off. Oh, people are... Okay, people are gonna have to go with me on like a leap of fate here. Alright, well, first things first, right? Pave out the wrong kind of path. Fix that. That's simply to mark where the incline goes. So I'll need to do this. So really cut into that land. Is there like a one gap there? There is. That's gonna be for the fence, so it's this and this. think it'll fit in there. So that's where the stairs are gonna go. Gulliver's still dead. I'm thinking about a world where I hollow out some of this so there's like a below ground section. Let me do the water bit first. Go. Go. I can shovel in that. The ice cream van is back with a vengeance. I don't know if you can hear it. Cornetto, please. Can I fill that one in without it filling that other one? Nope. I think there's a way to do that. Okay, so what if I make it so that this river snakes through this? Oh, God. Is it possible? Do it like that. Like that. No, this looks terrible right now. I'm wondering if I can make it so it like falls down both ways. So this is like a spring. I'm thinking his house is gonna go here. No, his house would look better on that side, wouldn't it? Let me fix some of this monstrosity. Oh, I bit off more than I can chew. I can get this right. I gotta look at how I did it for Anka's house because it looks really good there. Yeah, it's like that looks amazing on that side. I think I need to tear down some more cliff because there's no room for it to fall in. Oh, there's water above. This is gonna be my project that keeps me up at night for the next while. I can already tell. What do we think on the map? How's she looking? It doesn't look as good, does it? Doesn't look as good. I'm scared now. But it will. That's what I gotta tell myself. Oh, hang on. Excuse me one moment. Hmm. I'm trying to work out how to do it, because it's like, there's got to be a water feature somewhere, but the house, I don't know where to put the house. Like, does the house go here? It kind of has to go there, doesn't it? We're gonna have to get some permanent ladders here too, or like maybe even the vine. Like the new kind of vine floor that you can get to just decorate these sides more. I thought you were gonna make the river go around his little island. I wasn't until you said it. Is that possible? Can I give him a moat? That's a whole other bit of work. I don't know if that's doable. Oh god, Daniel, no. Okay, well, you know what? I'm gonna leave it here for now. I'm gonna wrestle with this bit of land the next while. And the next time we play Animal Crossing, I will show you guys how I got on with it. Okay, this is gonna be my project the next while. I'm gonna try and get this bit of land feeling right. And then we'll get our extra bridges. Have one there for like this new little kind of waterfall river. And we'll have the other one up there. Incline goes here. Incline goes up near Audie's house. I think those are set in stone. Yeah, I think we're going to park it there. Because this is going to take me a while to work out. I got to figure it out. And I think it's a good time to wrap up because I have been sick. Still am. So, you know, I want to rest my voice. But thank you for coming. I hope everyone enjoyed the stream. Ado, thank you for the 300 bits towards the end. I hope you and your mom are doing well. Hope you guys are resting too. Thank you very much to everyone who subbed. Like, Jesus Christ, there was a lot of you. It's good to be back. We're going to do a stream on Tuesday. If I've got energy and I'm doing better, it'll probably be Dark Souls with a baby in a blender. If I haven't got energy, it's probably going to be some more Animal Crossing and chill. Or like some Pokemon shiny hunting. Be something more laid back. Yeah, we're going to just see how we feel. As ever, if you want stream notices, just to see if I'm confirmed if I'm going live, check the Discord. It's the best place for it. That stream notice channel I'll always post in. Tell you even if like a stream is cancelled or whatnot. It's the best place to be. Outside of that, then there's also Twitter for when I go live, because I'll always tweet it. I do hope people enjoyed this. I had good fun. I'm gonna be agonizing over this island, trying to get it to feel right, but I will. I've already got some ideas for it. I'll figure it out. And I will report back to you. For the time being, so much for watching, folks. Let me see who else is streaming. I'll leave you in their care. Who is going? Radiant's doing D&D in a bit. Go say hey to Radiant. He's a good lad. Okay, thanks for coming, folks. I'll see y'all Tuesday. Have a good night. Take care.